one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up. No, I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to, baby, without you. I wouldn't know what to, oh you know, oh you know, oh you know. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to do. Oh you know, oh you know, oh you know. When you are with me, sometimes I forget to breathe. I'm looking in your eyes, wish you could see the things I see. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up. No, I don't wanna wake up. Don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to, baby, without you. I wouldn't know what to, oh you know, oh you know, oh you know. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to do. Oh you know, oh you know, oh you know. You got me wrapped around your finger. Tell me what you wanna do. I think we're part of something bigger, and now my mind is filled with you. Oh you know, oh you know, oh you know. Oh you know, oh you know, oh you know. Baby, without. I wouldn't know what to, baby, without
Hello, how is everyone doing today?
wouldn't know what to. Oh you know, oh you know, oh you know. Baby, without. I wouldn't know what.
As you can see, I have gotten my soundboard finally working, and the loopback works. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Hello and welcome to the Friday night live stream. And today I'm going to do something different. Okay? एक तो न्यूज़ में ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं है. Genuinely, न्यूज़ में कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं है. And I attended a very intense conference today, and I have taken extensive notes. You see, extensive. It just goes on and on. And you know what these notes are about? Me hating on Instagram. Yes, because I'll tell you why. The news ecosystem decided to basically have a conference about digital news and everything. So I went there just out of curiosity to see what people are saying and what is up and all the things. And yeah, there are some things that were very triggering there, and I want to talk about it. First and mainly, the obsession with short form content in the news ecosystem space, whatever, the obsession with short form content. And I hate it. I just lost it. All day I have been outraged. Yeah. So we are going to do that. So what I've done, friends, friends, what I've done, today's agenda is first I am going to rant a little bit about Instagram in a very systematic way because I have made a presentation. There is a whole 12-side presentation which I will take you through to tell you how garbage Instagram is. Okay, बहुत मेहनत की है मैंने to prove my point that Instagram is freakishly garbage. Okay. And then after that, I am going to host a debate with Boss Lady Shweta. Yes, Boss Lady Shweta has been trying to convince me that Instagram is not garbage for a while, and I disagree. And I vehemently disagree. So I'm like, ठीक है, देखते हैं. Come at me, bro. Come at me. So, and hopefully, Research Queen Trish is on my side. She's on my team. And if you are on Team Instagram, A, screw you. B, you can support Boss Lady also. So we'll do it. We'll do like a nice little spirited debate because I'm on Team YouTube. Okay. I'm on Team YouTube and I can see, if you see the voters here, which team are you in? There are 12% traitors amongst us. 12% traitors are amongst us, and I do not like this. I do not like this. What? How dare you? How dare you? Like I'm not a boomer boss. It's just also, by the way, guys, the latest news is that even Gen Zs are over Instagram. Okay, it's true. It's true. आज मेरा वॉल्यूम ठीक है ना गाइस डू यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम विथ माय वॉल्यूम और इज इट ओके इज माय वॉल्यूम ओके आई एम मोर बूमर देन यू ऑल गुड अरे नाइस 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 वॉल्यूम ओपी वॉल्यूम गुड ओके येस्टरडे मेरा थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया था इसलिए आज थोड़ा सा अच्छा है मेरा वॉल्यूम या but before we begin, guys, before we begin our Instagram shitting on Instagram, which is my favorite sport as of now, there is a very interesting thing that happened. Okay, friends, look at what is happening. News broadcasters body meets PM Modi, flags challenges in digital era. Oh my god. Okay, so the actual boomers are now going to Pradhan Mantri ji to plead. Okay? To plead. The NBDA conveyed to PM Modi about the industry's concerns against the backdrop of digital media's emergence. Yes! Yes! I love it! Oh my god! A delegation of the News Broadcasters and Digital Association, NBDA, led by its president Rajat Sharma, met Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday and appraised him of the industry's concerns against the backdrop of digital media's emergence. Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwini Vaishnav was also present during the meeting. Look at them. Look at these happy boomers everywhere. Kallipuri ma'am is there. There is Pugalia. There are others. The delegation informed the Prime Minister regarding the health of the news broadcast industry, constraints, problems, and challenges faced in the era of digital revolution, which is severely impacting and affecting growth of the news genre. मजा आ गया पढ़ के गाइस मजा आ गया मतलब मजा आ गया बड़ा मजा आ गया ये बड़ा मजा आ गया delegation comprised of Anuradha Prasad Shukla, chairperson cum managing director News 24, Rahul Joshi, TV18, Kalli Puri Bhandal. Wait, is that her last name? I didn't even know. Wait, Kalli Puri is married? What? Seriously? Anyway, why am I surprised? Vice Chairperson and Managing Director TV Today Network 18 Limited, Dhruva Mukherjee ABP, Anil Kumar Malhotra Z Media, Sanjay Pugalia NDTV, NDTV of course, L Venkat Inadu, Mahesh Kumar Sun TV, Varun Kohli न्यूज ब्रॉडकास्टर्स बिजनेस, बेनेट कोलमन एंड कंपनी, मतलब टाइम्स वाले लोग, एनी जोसेफ जनरल सेक्रेटरी ऑफ एनबीडीए. NBDA has 27 leading news and current affairs broadcasters comprising of 125 news and current affairs channels and its members according to the association's website. So, dinosaurs of the media have gone there to plead to आदरणीय श्री सर सुप्रीम लीडर नरेंद्र मोदी जी कि प्लीज 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 हेल्प अस, हेल्प अस, हेल्प अस, वी आर डाइंग, वी आर डाइंग, हेल्प अस, हेल्प अस. ये डिजिटल मीडिया वाले हमको मार रहे हैं, हम नहीं बच सकते. वी हैव crores and billions of dollars, but yeah. No, that was inappropriate. That was not accurate. No, that sound was not accurate. Wait, there is one more. I just forgot where it is. I have buttons now. Okay. There was one more. Wait. That is what I was looking for. Yes. Yes. That is what I was looking for. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is what I was looking for. Yeah. BG sounds are catching me off. This is fun. Yeah, yeah. Of course, of course, of course. Yeah. I have an entire soundboard now. Soundboard है यहाँ पे सामने मेरे. मजा आने वाला है यहाँ पे. मजा आने वाला है आज तो. Yes. Now that they will bring even worse broadcast bill. No. Okay, on the broadcast bill front, friends, the news is that I think it is dead. The broadcast bill, I think, is dead at this point of time. At this point of time, I'm not saying it will not come back, but unlikely to come back. But ये लोग ना basically worried है कि इनको कोई अभी भाव नहीं दे रहा है, इनका कोई relevance नहीं बचा है, भाव नहीं दे रहा है, तो बेचारे sad हो गए, and they're discussing their problems with their masters. अरे मोदी जी तो खुद नंबर 1 इन्फ्लुएंसर है. That's true. That's true. Dude is competition. Yeah, they're just going to complain to the prime influencer, which makes no sense. Yeah. You are scared they might bring it back? Why are you scared? I'm pretty sure they're going to bring it back. I'm pretty sure they'll bring it back in one form or another. But for the time being, it looks like they are going to be a lot more careful the next time they bring it. And don't worry, friends, हमारी nerd army है. Nerd army बढ़ती जाएगी. It will grow, and we will teach them a lesson again. They have one foot in the grave. Why can't they chill for the decade they are left with? Yeah, that's true. They will change the name, call it Freedom of Expression Bill or something like that. Cosmic Existential. There is another name. Just keep a watch for this. It is called the Digital India Bill. My educated guess is that they are going to bring in the Digital India Bill and उसमें ठूस देंगे वो. So they'll make it look like, oh, Digital India, positive, but अंदर सब कचरा भर देंगे उसमें जो ब्रॉडकास्टिंग बिल में ला रहे थे. I feel like that is what is going to happen. Just to peel. Please tell us why you don't like Instagram. आते हैं मेधा आते हैं उस पे. एक सेकेंड होल्ड कीजिए. Please? Humming. Because Alu is being annoying again. Sorry, I'm back. डिजिटल को हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? प्रसार, नो, डिजिटल को व्हाट इज डिजिटल कॉल्ड इन हिंदी? आई डोंट नो व्हाट इट्स कॉल्ड. UP government bringing broadcast bill mini version. Pavan, no. Okay. I know you wanted to talk about that also. So yesterday we also spoke about it with at Dissent Ki Dukan, but I will tell you again. The thing that Yogi Adityanath has brought in is a very strange policy, but it is not as strange as you think. Okay. One, the policy says that they might hire influencers. Basically, that is the policy. The government will hire influencers to peddle their schemes and whatever. So, if you are an influencer with a certain amount of following, you will get a certain amount of money for it according to the platform. For example, high subscriber count podcasters, if they do like content for the government, then they will get 8 lakh rupees a month. Mm-hmm. Good money. It's good money. The second part of the contract is that if you have signed the second part of the policy, sorry, is that if you have signed a contract with the UP government and you have done this, right, then you can't say anything against the UP government. Otherwise, the UP government can take action against you. So, kind of from my first reading, what it seems like is bonded labor. So, anyone who wishes, who जिसके मुंह से ऐसे लार टपक रही है ना, ऐसे लार टपक रही है कि you must be thinking,
अरे अरे योगी जी से मुझे ना 8 लाख रुपए मिलेगा. Yes, and I will just do a podcast. I will call randos. I will talk about Yeti, and I will go like and 8 lakh rupees. Don't do it.
don't do it. Don't do it because it is bonded labor. It is bonded labor, okay? So don't do it. Don't do it. Because if you sign that contract and then you basically say anything against the UP government, A, they will cancel your contract, and B, they will take action against you. Which is so weird. So weird. But also, I must point out, Karnataka and Punjab have like a similar policy about influencers. See, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Also. What was I saying? There was another thing. Yeah, the second thing is, at the face of it, there doesn't seem to be any wrong with it. Also, anything wrong with this policy? Because ये जो बुड्ढे लोग हैं ना यहाँ पे बैठे हुए, ये लोग हैं ना, ये सब ये इसी पे पनपते हैं. In Hindi, I said panapte. Basically, these people have been running their business completely on government largesse, right? Problem में आते तो government gives them money to promote this scheme, that scheme, whatever. All government, state government, central government, whatever. They advertise on these channels, right? So what now I think the government is trying to do is there is like an evolved version of the same thing but with influencers. So technically, if you think about it, it is still advertising. It is still advertising, but with influencers. Okay. So, yeah. Yes. Yeah, you like the voices? You like the voices? No? I knew it. Voice made my hair stand. what is the jail for life policy that Yogi introduced for anti-national creators or something. So Riyash, so from the first reading, again, it is in Hindi. I've spoken to people who understand Hindi, and they told me that basically the thing is that if you have signed a contract with the government to take that 8 lakh rupees, whatever, after doing podcast, and then you say things which are against the government, then the government can punish you. Something like that. I don't understand the logic of it, but I guess that is what it is. So, yeah, क्या कर सकते हैं? क्या कर सकते हैं? Right? Voices and sound effects are boomer humor. Pratham, thank you. I take that as a compliment. I like it. See, again, friends, if you are new to this channel, please say hi. The point of this channel is that I make content that I like to see. Okay, so I like these sound effects. I like nonsense. I like squeaky voices and random things happening in my streams sometimes. So I do it, right? I'm not making content for you. I'm making content which I like to watch. Okay? You happen to like it. Maybe. That's the whole point. Gaurav is not new. Pat Talkies is new. Hello. Pat Talkies. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing, sir? If you take the money and don't make any video. I don't know actually. That's a very interesting question. Pranjal is agitated. Let's read Pranjal's comment.
What good job did Rahul do except for being born to Gandhis? Any policy, theory, all he does is cry about ye galat, wo galat, for which his family is somewhat responsible.
Very interesting comment, Pranjal. राहुल ने कुछ नहीं किया. करेक्ट कुछ नहीं किया. No, honestly कुछ नहीं किया. You're right. You love these voices? Okay. If you like these voices, say hi. It is a new feature of our streams. There are a lot more things I have to do in the streams, by the way. I have to change the outlet, the whole get-up of this thing. Then I have to do more things. This is just the beginning. Yes. Hey, 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. See, lots of people like it. Lots of people like the voices. Okay. Lots of people like it. I'm going to put in some more sound effects in this later. Right now, I'm just trying it. TBH. The Rahul Gandhi's most important skill was to be born in Gandhi Nehru family. He has done some things, but most important is that. Sure. Guys, let's make an AI bot and do this. Do what? Okay. Oh, I'm dealing with Instagram addiction and I want to be detoxed. Please help. Okay, chat. Let us begin with the detoxing, okay? Because I am going to introduce you to the most toxic, shitty app in the universe, which is called
Instagram.
Yeah. Instagram. And I call this segment Instagram is garbage. Meghnard's methodical rant, okay? Are you ready, kids? Are you ready for the methodical rants? Okay, first some background, okay? The conference I went to today, these notes that I've taken, which have been turned into this presentation, it was a conference of news people, digital, TV, but mostly digital, right? One of the things I saw was that almost everyone, was obsessed with short form content. Everybody is like, हाँ छोटा content बनाओ, किसका attention span नहीं है, छोटा content बनाओ, किसी का attention span नहीं है. And that kind of triggered me massively, because as you know, if you are if you are familiar with this channel, yours truly is a long form content evangelist. right? The second thing is I started getting some PTSD, right? I started getting some PTSD of people here who keep giving me unsolicited advice, saying कि अरे तेरा जो लाइव स्ट्रीम है ना वो बड़ा लंबा है, वो बड़ा लंबा है, so तू
छोटा कंटेंट बनाना, छोटा 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 कंटेंट बनाना, थोड़ा सा क्लिप्स काट के डालना, 60 सेकंड का डालना.
no, I refuse. And today, I'm going to prove it. I'm going to, I'm going to, I'm going to throw it at your face and tell you why I don't like it. That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay? And then after that, Shweta can come at me and I'm going to destroy her also. Okay? Even though she's boss lady, I will destroy her. I will destroy. Okay? Yes. So, friends, should we begin with our rant? Let us begin. Let us begin. We are gonna watch ring match. Yeah. Arey, this is completely ranty. Yes. Okay. First things first. Let's talk about short form content, shall we? Yes. So, Instagram used to be like this nice little website where people used to share photos. Remember the days when it was just a photo website where people were like, photo liya, filter डाला, photo डाल दिया. Everybody is like, मैं भी photographer. Phone का camera, but मैं भी photographer. But then a dude called Zuckerburg bought it and ruined it. How? By doing Zuckerburg things, which is they saw कि ये ऐप अच्छा चल रहा है, वो ऐप अच्छा चल रहा है, ये भी अच्छा चल रहा है, तो फीचर्स चुलाओ और घुसा दो वही ऐप में. So they brought in stories, they brought in reels, which was the TikTokification of Instagram, and photos were forgotten. Right? So then they basically started shoving those videos in your face hole, right? Ruining the whole thing. The experience then became just what is it? What is it? Essay. I'll tell you what Instagram is now. Okay. You wake up. You wake up. How do you wake up, friends? You wake up like this, right? ऐसे सोए हो, ऐसे फोन लेते हो तुम, इंस्टाग्राम खोलते हो, then you're like, कितना बजा है? 7 बजा है, okay? अब कितना बजा है? ओ 8 बज गया. ओ कितना बज गया? 10 बज गया. अरे ऑफिस के लिए लेट हो गए. That's what Instagram is now. It is a hypnotic bullshit thing. Yes. That is what TikTok used to be, but Modi ji ne ban kar diya. It's peak human experience, correct, Kedar? Peak human experience, right? So first things first, right? It is full of short form content, right? Which has very low entry barrier. One, right? So एक तो shorter videos, right? Anybody can make it. They have given you tools and whatever. And their idea is that तुम ऐसे बैठ के जो कर रहे हो ना ऐसे दिन भर, it should be an endless supply. The thing that is coming ऐसे drip feed जो जा रहा है ना, that should be an endless supply, which means that they want you to constantly keep uploading shit on it, right? And it is shit sometimes, a lot of it, honestly. बैरियर्स कम कर दिए तो कोई एफर्ट भी नहीं डाल रहा है. लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? 1 second reels. 1 second reels. I can't. Like, people literally are making 1 second reels and they think they have put in effort. No. Just no. And that is when my brain kind of short circuited when I saw this. I was like, this can't be a thing, but it is a thing. And now I have seen so many of those, I'm like, No. 1 second reels are basically no. When you're saying 1 second reels are gone, no, they haven't. I just saw one yesterday. Yesterday, I saw one just pop up, and I was reminded that this horrifying thing is still there. It is still there. 1 second reel is like 30 frames. Yeah, exactly. It's nothing. It's just you doing something very random with a caption and hoping that you get like replays and whatever. That's what it is, right? So उन्होंने एंट्री बैरियर कम कर दिया और कंटेंट का सप्लाई बढ़ा दिया. Okay, but more content does not mean better quality engagement. Okay, it doesn't mean better quality content. It also doesn't mean better quality engagement, right? Instagram kind of prioritizes quantity over quality, which dilutes the value of the content. You know what I mean? Like it's just nonsense content most of the time, right? कुछ लोग effort डाल रहे हैं, but not much. Also, that also means that the shelf life of the content that is going on Instagram is very less. It's like tiny, just like your 1 second reel, right? Guys, I don't know if this happens to you also. Tell me if this happens to you. Tell me, okay? So you're on Instagram, right? You see a reel, and then you see a very fun reel. It's like, oh, ha, okay, nice. Then you go aage, then you aage. And then you keep the phone down, right? You turn it off. Then you open it again. It's like some friend comes in and like, ye reel dekh, and it's lost. It's gone forever. The reel is gone. You cannot search for it. You don't remember the account. You don't know. And then you're trying to desperately describe the reel to your friend. Like something like, वो आदमी ना ऐसे कूद रहा था और फिर उसने एक और कूदी मारी और फिर बहुत फन कुछ तो भी हुआ. मिल नहीं रहा है रील. Sorry. Yeah, that's exactly what happens, right? You know this, right? Chat. तेरे साथ भी हुआ है ना? हुआ ना तेरे साथ? तेरे साथ भी हुआ है ना? Yeah? That's why you save it apparently. Wow. मेरे साथ तो काफी बार हुआ है फ्रेंड्स, एंड आई हैव आस्क्ड, एंड ये होता है काफी बार. एंड ऑनेस्टली समटाइम्स इट्स लाइक आई कांट रिमेंबर जैक. कुछ नहीं समझ में आता मुझे. आई कैन रिलेट टू इट. दैट्स व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विथ माय वाइफ. एग्जैक्टली. मेरे साथ भी होता है, मेरे पार्टनर के साथ भी होता है, बहुत सारे लोगों को देखा है मैंने. That's exactly what happens. So, which means that this whole thing that they're doing, short form content, shelf life is zero, like literally forgotten in 30 seconds. Uske baad, it's just ephemeral. It's just like poof, gone. So, तुम जो इतना effort डाल के बना रहे हो ना friends, I know people who are putting in days to make a reel. Right? And people forget it like instantly. And that is insulting to content creators. I genuinely think that is an insult to everybody who is making reels and putting effort into it. So, at one point I realized that मैं बहुत effort डाल रहा था एक reel में. मैं घंटों लगा रहा था. And then I was like, why? So now what I do is, even if I have to make a reel, I just pick it up. I'm like, बकचोदी, हो गया. Just डाल दो. खत्म. It's like इतना ही effort डालना है मुझे. उतना भी एफर्ट नहीं डालना है कभी कभी. बनाने ही नहीं है अभी तो. आई डोंट वाना. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन. So there is a downside to short form content, friends. A big downside, right? Everybody on Instagram pushes you to follow trends, isn't it? It's like, oh look, this is this new trend coming. Chat, do you know any of the new trends that are there? If there are any new trends. अभी कोई मुझे बोल रहा था recently कुछ तो भी एक weird trend आया था. कुछ तो भी. श्वेता तू ही बता दे. क्या ट्रेंड है रे अभी? चल क्या रहा है अभी? एक हाथ ट्रेंड बता दो कोई. या क्या तमड़ा चमड़ी? नो, कुछ नहीं. या चिन टपाक डूम डूम, दैट इज अनदर. चिन टपाक डूम डूम, व्हाटएवर. डेडपुल डांस, कीकी चैलेंज, तौबा तौबा सॉन्ग, यस. ये क्या? ओ मामड़ी ए पागल मामड़ी. What? पेड्रो पेड्रो पेड्रो. जिन टपक डुम डुम, वही है ना? सेम ही है ना? ये क्या टुचक टुइया? ओके वेट, दिस डिजर्व्स अ डिफरेंट वॉइस. आई विल रीड द ट्रेंड्स अगेन.
टुचक टुइया, जिन टपक डुम डुम, पेड्रो पेड्रो पेड्रो, ओ मामड़ी ए पागल मामड़ी, तौबा तौबा, कीकी चैलेंज.
Yeah, sounds stupid, no? Because it is stupid. Yes, it is very stupid. But the thing is, if you want to get popular on Instagram, you have to follow these trends. Because everyone's like, ये trending music डाल देना, ये trending में trend में डाल देना, ये कर देना, ये कर दे. Which means that Instagram is forcing you to be same. It is forcing you to follow random trends, and it is encouraging sameness of content, right? So there is like this boundary that it has created already around it, and it's like इसके अंदर खेल तू, इससे ज़्यादा इनोवेट करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ओके, इधर ही चालू रख तू अपना. हम एक गाना फेंक देंगे तुम पे. all the music directors will also now make trending songs, which is like they will change this, they will make the song according to that beat drop or whatever happens, and then the choreographer will be like, अरे कोई trending step डाल दो उसमें, like तौबा तौबा का whatever they do. रील सब लोग बकरी की समान चलता रहता है रील्स में, and then endless, it's like तौबा 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 तौबा, एक और तौबा, एक और तौबा, एक और तौबा, एक और तौबा. Just everybody just doing that same thing. That's garbage. That's garbage stuff. That's not how anything is supposed to work. It is just brainless bullshit. Okay? Just saying. Doesn't YouTube have an extensive set of rules about what you cannot say and what length of content can be monetized? Is it? I haven't seen. YouTube Shorts are very different, but YouTube Shorts also has the same problem. I'm talking about short form content, but primarily अभी Instagram पे rant कर रहे, okay? So everybody follows the same playbook, zero innovation. Then, as I said, it is ephemeral in nature. ऐसे random temporary रहता है कभी कभी. It just disappears. The content just disappears. There is no way to search it. It's just gone. Okay. And then what happens is that you are like going through like one creator after the other, and then that poor पहला वाला creator जो था, that poor creator had spent like 3 days making a reel, and you didn't even care about that creator. That creator was hoping कि you the reel that they put out would help them form like connections with you, etc. No, you won't, because 60 seconds में खत्म तुम्हारा relationship. Gone. The sameness of it and the effort is both gone. तो innovate भी किया तो भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Okay? Short form content just bleh. Yeah. Then, have you noticed this, guys? Another thing. Have you noticed what Instagram incentivizes? You think Instagram incentivizes likes? It doesn't. It incentivizes shares. Yes. It is basically, if you see something and you share it, then Instagram is like, चलो ये अच्छा है, डालो इसको सबके फीड पे, शेयर कर रहे हैं, which means you are sharing it either in your stories or in your DMs, right? Like with your friends or whatever, right? Saves, I don't know, maybe yes, saves also. Shares though, so they're incentivizing shares. So what you are creating content for essentially is as either conversation fillers or starters. Think about it. If you're sharing a reel with a friend, you are doing it because either you want a reaction from them or you want to give your opinion on it. So then the most shareable content is basically in the form of conversation starters. Right? So then you'll be like, ha ha ha, ye dekha kya? Ha ha ha, yes, ye dekha. Ha ha ha, okay. Ab dusra. So 15 minutes later, there will be something else. Then 15 minutes later, there will be something else. Then one day, there will be like 15, 20 reels that will be there. And you're just like, क्या बात कर रहे थे हम आज सुबह सुबह क्या बोल रहे थे पता नहीं क्या बोल रहे थे बट लाइक हाँ 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 ये भी देख ले yeah it is not very encouraging, right? It is basically not really uh, initiating any intense sort of dialogue which will give you anything, honestly. No depth, like surface level bullshit things you're just sharing with each other, and that is what Instagram loves. So then surface level content बनता है, surface level content share होता है और surface level बातें होती है Instagram पे, right? Instagram, as people say, is a happy place. There is a reason why it's a happy place. Because of this, because कोई in deep जाने की कोशिश करता ही नहीं है, because conversations don't last only. Conversations keep changing so rapidly because the video is being made in a way that is to spark conversations, but then you're doing it so much that you don't even complete your conversation. just चला जाता है, just चला जाता है. Goldfish memory, and that's a good one. Instagram is not a platform for intensive dialogue. It's basically for people who like short form content. Yes, Medha. And that is why I am dissing it. Because I don't like short form content, right? Guys, all the things I'm saying is also coming from a perspective of a news guy. Okay, so I do news, I do political content, I do deep commentary on society, or at least I try, or at least
I do it in a deep voice, which makes it very deep.
yeah. I don't agree at all. Conversation starters are important too. Sure, conversation starters are important, but then you have to keep up the conversation, no? Like एक conversation शुरू कर दिया, then something else is shared, then something else is shared, and then something else is shared, and then क्या था? पहले क्या था? किधर गया? कौन है? पता नहीं. They also promote triggering or controversial content because engagement. But the cortisol it produces in your brain is real and harmful. Oh, Nora, I haven't even gotten to that part yet. Don't worry, हम जाने वाले हैं उधर. जाने वाले हैं. वो dark direction में भी जाना है बाद में. I'm just getting started. Don't worry. So, yeah. So, point being, sameness all the time, encouraging sameness. So, no innovation. Yeah, whatever. Ephemeral in nature, so it's just forgetful. And also it is for quick conversations, not in-depth conversations. It is surface level bullshit stuff. Okay, yeah. It is geared towards that. Right. Now I want to come to this part. Right, we are going to talk money. Okay, we are going to talk money. So I'm a creator, friends. In case you don't know, I'm a creator. Hello. Chat, I must ask you this question. How many of you are aspiring creators? Tell me. आज बात कर ही लेते हैं आपसे. If you feel like you are an aspiring creator, please say hi. Reading articles versus watching YouTube videos. I guess reading articles takes more time and effort. Yep. Vishal, Shweta, Ashwin, Tipsy, Arjun, Chrysanthemum, Sheffy, Poppy, yeah, Anju. Okay, I get it. So basically, you have dreams of becoming someone on the internet, right? You want to create content, you want to either amuse, entertain, educate, what have you, right? There are a bunch of people who are here who want to be creators, right? Now, here's the thing about creators, friends. You have to choose your kind of content and platform uh, carefully. What happens is that initially creators tend to fall in the Instagram trap because all of your friends are there, all of your friends are there, it seems like all the visibility is there, right? So as a creator you would be like, oh, I want to be creator. The entry barrier is low for going into Instagram. You just have to do like dance reels or whatever, sameness ही करना है, so ज़्यादा innovation नहीं लगता है, so you will gussify in it, right? What you're essentially doing is you are feeding Instagram but not getting anything in return, right? And that is true because Instagram doesn't pay you. Instagram has like that subscription bullshit, whatever they have, but they don't have a good payment model. Okay, they don't. Who gets paid are the top content creators on Instagram with millions of followers, right? And if you are a creator who refuses to do like entertainment bullshit, you will and you want to do like educational or news content or political content, तो फिर भूल जाओ, right? The brand money will only come to safe and fun content. So एक तो don't even try to do like news and politics and whatever because brands नहीं आएगा, right? तो पैसा नहीं मिलेगा. So you put in all that effort to make like these reels and you keep feeding the algorithm, you keep feeding the thing. Also, if you are a new creator and you go to any course or any like top creator who is doing these course, what they tell you is that regular कर रहा, हाँ? guys,
रोज रोज जाके एक रील जरूर डालना, भूलना नहीं, साइकिल मत ब्रेक करना, फिर वही रील को स्टोरी पे शेयर करना, याद रखना, भूलना नहीं, ओके?
and then you have to do it endlessly until one of that shit goes viral and then you're like, oh my god, yeah, viral chala gaya, millions of views, but then forgets. Everybody forgets. It's just so ephemeral, as I said, that your million views wala reel, which I have a few now, I have a few reels which have gone like 1 million, whatever garbage. कुछ नहीं हुआ उससे. Zero. It's not like तुम्हारे followers आ रहे हैं. It's not like तुमको पैसा मिल रहा है. कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, right? So झांसा है, friends. झांसा, right? It is an ad-funded model on Instagram, right? So if you are able to attract brands, you have to consciously make content which will attract those brands, which means you have to make surface level bullshit content all the time because that is the one that works on Instagram and that is the one that gets shared and that is the one that brand sponsor. So if you are a creator, you will be a surface level dumbass bullshit creator. Now, if you want to be a creator like that, please go ahead. I don't think I want to be that person. I don't think anybody should be that person, honestly. I don't know, maybe it's my nerdiness talking, but I don't think that interests me. But again, that is my just personal opinion, friends. Personal opinion. Okay. So, yeah, actually, यहाँ पे there is a good point someone is making यहाँ पे. Can we talk about the sick objectification of women by themselves? See, Akshay, that's what I'm saying. Like, base level bullshit also includes this garbage. Okay, base level bullshit also includes like parents making reels about their children and babies, you know, like cute reels, child reels, whatever. It's just थोड़ा सा weird लगता है friends, थोड़ा सा weird लगता है. No, no, just no. Vimo uses Insta, doesn't he? Why don't you debate with him? Yeah, I know Vimo uses Insta. Again, guys, these are my personal views, okay? If you're using Instagram, if you're an Instagram fan, please go right ahead. I'm just trying to make a case about why I hate Instagram, okay? We are talking about marketing here. I don't think they should be considered as creators and such. That's true, actually. I mean, but they are creators, right? I mean, they're creating content with the objective of marketing. Life on sale model. Yeah. So you attracted Shasan game. Does that mean you make safe surface level content? No, see, that's the thing. I have gotten into situations where previously I have gone to brands and they have said that तुम बड़े toxic आदमी हो, तुम थोड़ा सा politics पे ज़्यादा बात करते हो, नहीं मिलेगा, नहीं मिलेगा. जब तक तुम डांस रील नहीं बनाते, जब तक तुम बुलशिट नहीं करते, नहीं मिलेगा, पैसा नहीं मिलेगा. So nahi mila. Yeah. It is very rare that a brand wants to associate with me. And that's why it was such a big deal when Shasan and me basically were able to do like this tiny bit of collab. It's a very big deal, guys. For me at least, and Shweta knows. Okay? Shweta definitely knows. We have been trying very hard to get different brands and yeah. No leg. Anyway, therefore, I think best model is subscription model. Now, if you want to be a genuine creator and don't want to be that surface level thing, I highly recommend you do subscription model, which means that you will be dependent on your fans and followers to run your content creation business / journey / ghar, everything. If you want to be a content creator as a profession, okay? But short form content doesn't let you do that. Yes, short form content is not ideal for a subscription business. It is not, okay? Short form content will not allow you to build a dedicated audience. All the points that I said earlier, which is ephemeral, sameness, all the things. It's like अगर एक आदमी तौबा तौबा कर रहा है तो 10 लोग भी तौबा तौबा ही कर रहे हैं, and the fifth one in the middle, even if they have like millions of views, you forget. So कोई loyalty नहीं रहेगा तुम्हारा. You will just remember that Toba Toba song in your head, which will keep playing annoyingly in your head all the time, and you will not remember anyone. Which means that if you want to gain genuine followers and fans, short form content is bullshit. You can't, it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. Okay? A shallow content is also shallow wallets. It's true. Like people, like ठीक है, तुमने बहुत effort डाला, एक reel बनाया, etc. But the consumption of that reel is so less. The time consumption of that reel is so less that people don't even see that effort. It's not like ठीक है, people might be doing replays, so they must be like watching one. It's like, oh, okay, let me watch it again. But then again, that's what, 60 seconds into 3 minute में खत्म, same thing. Right? You notice certain things, then you move on, because you are hypnotized and you have been trained to do this all the time. So तुमने जो इतना सारा effort डाला ना, I'm sorry, चला जाएगा. What? Just gone. As I said, if you do political content on Instagram, तुम्हारा chance नहीं है, friends. I mean, it's obvious. Also, the CEO of Instagram has clearly said that they don't promote political content. They don't want political content, basically. They just don't, okay? So don't even try, basically. And also brands don't want it anymore, so don't do it, okay? Yeah, you are toxic if you try to do that. If you try to do social political commentary, भूल जाइए, भूल जाइए. Therefore, having said all of this, now let me present my case for long form content. Long form content, which we do all the time. I do all the time. I'm a long form content evangelist. I'm a long form content creator, and we are going to talk about that now. So, long form content is a bit opposite to what short form content is, which is it is quality over quantity. While Instagram is quantity, this is quality, right? Um, it's like, for example, one of the things that is rewarded for long form content is not how many people watch it strictly, but what is the average view duration, right? So a creator puts in a lot of effort into keeping their audience, right? For example, why am I doing this?
Or this.
Why? I'm trying to entertain you all the time. I'm trying to come up with things that keep you on my stream, right? I'm trying to elevate my content all the time, make it more interesting, keep you guessing about what is coming next, because you will keep coming to my content, and it is not ephemeral anymore. It is not. Therefore, I feel like if you have put in more time into your content to create longer content, to keep more people on for longer, it is just better content. Retention. That's what it is. And Instagram ka retention is bullshit retention. Okay? Instagram ka mera average retention right now is 8 seconds. What the actual F is that? 8 seconds. What is that? 8 सेकंड में मैं क्या करूं? बताओ. 8 सेकंड में क्या कर सकते हो तुम? Nothing you can do in 8 seconds. Zero things. It is more meaningful, and as Trishi said, it is more educational, and it has way more depth than short form content. Chat, do you agree? Do you agree? I think there are, how many traitors are there now? 11% traitors. Okay, 11% are traitors. ठीक है, कोई नहीं. There is team Instagram here. I know what I can do in 8 seconds. I get it. It's reduced to 1 second now. What? Megnerd is becoming cringe day by day. Bye. Super Devil.
Screw you. Are your channel stats getting back up? You have been working hard. Yes, Afrin, thank you so much for asking, because honestly, yes, I think I seem to have shocked the algorithm back into action. I was doing like, that's why I've been doing so much this week. Every night I have been trying to do something or the other, because shocking the algorithm into action. And now I must say we have been a little bit successful. So good job, Nerd Army. Good job.
I was addicted until 2020. I quit after that. I have been Instagram free since then. If anyone wants to help and detox, can contact me. Shraddha likes my content. Thank you so much. Thank you. Are you trying to insert short forminess into a long format on YouTube even more now with the mixer? How is that short forminess? It is just gimmickry. Gimmickry. Just gimmickry is gimmickry. Anyway, so long form content also helps you build niche and deep connections with your audiences. I don't have to tell you this, no, Nerd Army. You keep coming back here, yeah, to watch me, and there's a reason for that, because now we have a relationship. Yes, we are parasocial friendos. We are parasocial friendos, and it is all thanks to like long form content. Yeah, we're having a conversation pretty much all the time. You don't have conversations with your Instagram people, do you? तुम लोग comment छोड़ देते हो, किसके लिए छोड़ते हो? Creator के लिए नहीं. You leave comments on Instagram because people will look at it after the reel, sometimes click on it, you will get likes, and like, ah. Creator से बात नहीं हो रही है तुम्हारी, बाकियों से बात हो रही है. It's a performative thing. मेरी और तुम्हारी direct relationship. All direct. Parasocial amazingness. Okay? And that, my friends, is real engagement and trust. There is trust between us. Between you and me, there is actual trust. Because you can call me out, you can say that अरे ये गलत बोल दिया, वो गलत बोल दिया. अब किसी ने तो मुझे cringe भी बोल दिया day by day, but मैंने उसको block कर दिया. Now I have a parasocial relationship with that person also. Maybe that person is watching right now and like, अरे मैंने क्या किया? Anyway, I have a parasocial relationship with Raj Yadav for sure. See, हमारे relationship तो है. This is why I come back. It's good. See, Raj Yadav, we disagree all the time, but we have a relationship. Parasocial. So all content that doesn't require direct live interaction is bad. No. Not that. But even like a longer video that you see on YouTube will help you form a deeper connection with the creator than a ephemeral 60-second reel for sure. That's just the point I'm making, the limited point I'm making. Sorry. Okay. So, long form content is great for creators. That's what I was coming to. Monetization wise, I proved that short form content is garbage. Long form content, amazing. Subscription models. So if you create loyal fans, it would also lead to some consistent revenue. Okay. If there are people who you have a direct relationship with, or at least a parasocial relationship with, they would want to support you. And you would have a relationship with them, and you will feel like there is a connection there, and there's a relationship there. So, subscription model बनाने के लिए very important, and also habit formation. Short form content से आप habit formation नहीं कर सकते, unfortunately. You will follow like a million creators on Instagram. And Instagram will still show you like some random person you haven't followed. You cannot do habit formation there. यहाँ पे, when I tell you that I'm coming live at 9, I come live at 9. That's the whole thing. I can do habit formation here, and you get a habit also. Win-win. Yes. And if you want subscription based models, you need to establish trust, and the only way to establish trust is all of the following things: loyalty, habit formation, all the things. Trust leads to investment. So all the people who want to be creators, think of this. Genuinely, I'm saying this. It will take a lot more effort. It will take a lot more planning on your part. It is not easy. The entry barrier is a little bit higher, but totes worth it. Trust me on this. Totes worth it. And it doesn't make you feel like shit all the time. Because imagine you put in like a ton of effort. After a few months, one of your reels goes and crosses 1 million. Then the disappointment strikes because वो million cross होने के बाद भी कुछ नहीं हुआ. Nothing has happened because it was a fluke. You can't do it again. Then you get frustrated. Instead, if you do it on YouTube, consistently do it on YouTube, and you consistently keep building until a point where, it's getting better. But it takes a long time. The entry barrier is high, but it is way more rewarding, honestly. Klish, what are we talking about? I am taking a dump on Instagram and praising YouTube. That's what is happening. Why would you pay for short form content? Chat, do you pay for short form content? Anybody? Do you pay any person who makes reels? No, seriously, I'm asking. Is there anyone here who pays a person who makes reels? Serious question. Hiram pays, okay. No. Pratham does. Poppy doesn't. Sachin doesn't. Kedar doesn't. Pay with your time. Ooh, that's a good answer. But then, see, Hiram, even if you pay with your time, the creator doesn't get paid jack by Instagram. They are also paying with their time. You are also paying with their time. The person who is profiting is Zuckerburg and his friends. Never. Yes, but that's charity for a Paralympic guy. See, okay, fair enough. Charity is one thing. No, I do pay money to a lot of YouTubers though. Exactly. So, have you ever asked yourself why you want to pay more money to YouTubers than to Instagram creators? Instagram be like, we can't pay you, but it will give you exposure. See, exactly. And that's actually a good one. Instagram is like that exploitative company who is like hiring interns and then not paying them and then saying ki, ha, but you get exposure. You get experience and exposure. So come work for free. कुछ नहीं मिलेगा रिटर्न में. कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. I know a few people who specializes on making reels and brands pay them to make reels. See, Hariharan, brands pay them, right? But how many creators on like short form content reels actually have brand deals? Very, very minuscule. Very little. Very little. Instead, if you are a YouTube channel and you have a bunch of loyal followers and your monetization is enabled, you can directly ask and take money from them. And then that encourages you to make better content. It's that simple. Instagram पे नहीं होता है ये. Instagram पे तुम कोशिश करते रहो. Until you hit the jackpot one day where some brand is like, oh, hello, hi. Hello. It is very hard to justify. Okay. So, here's the platform preference, okay? YouTube is definitely better than Instagram because YouTube is intent based and Instagram is discovery based. What that means is, for example, when you come on YouTube, right, you come with an intent, right? For example, you use YouTube as a search engine sometimes. You look up recipes, you look up how to play the guitar. You look up how to work this sound system so that I don't screw up my live stream. You go and say, oh, how do I use Notion? or how do I learn programming, or how to. It is very intent based. Or you're going out for information. You're like, oh, इसका मतलब क्या होता है, उसका मतलब क्या होता है, doing all the things, right? It is very intent based, right? On the other hand, Instagram is discovery based. Can't search jack. और सर्च भी करोगे तो तुमको जो चाहिए वो कभी नहीं मिलेगा, राइट? सो बेसिकली इंस्टाग्राम इज शोइंग यू व्हाट दे वांट यू टू सी, right? And you just are supposed to be there and be a passive consumer of it, right? It is basically a lot like TV news, I guess. Yeah, it's true. Like you're just like, ठीक है, नहीं ये नहीं अच्छा लगा, नहीं ये अच्छा नहीं लगा, अच्छा ये थोड़ा सा देख लिया, फिर ये भी अच्छा नहीं लगा, फिर ये भी अच्छा नहीं लगा, 2 सेकंड हो गया, 3 सेकंड हो गया, एवरेज वॉच टाइम 1 second, 1 second. That's it. Basically, you're just being shown things that without your control. That's it. The algorithm is constantly like reconfiguring itself to just show you something that you really like. It's guesswork. It's discovery based. Jack shit. Yeah. On the other hand, YouTube will reward the creator for the time that has been spent by the audience on their platform, right? YouTube is, I think, the only platform that has great monetization because YouTube directly pays the creators, right? Instagram doesn't. Instagram depends on you. So you have to do the jugaad of getting the brands. You have to crack the deals on the side. You have to be the one to basically advertise yourself all the time. You have to be the one to figure it out. And then you get something out of Instagram. But YouTube, on the other hand, if you consistently do it, they enable your monetization. You become a partner and then ads दिखते हैं. If you make content according to their policies, ads दिखते हैं. तो थोड़ा बहुत तो income शुरू हो जाता है. So yeah, short form content won't give you that. Even actually on YouTube, short form content is garbage because short form content से कुछ पैसा नहीं आने वाला. Even on YouTube, honestly, like the reward that you get from short form content here also is very less. Long form content they take very seriously. Okay, another thing, long form content is always made with the idea of a longer shelf life than short form. Short form content निकल जाता है, तुम मतलब एक चुटकुला बता के भूल जाओगे ना, that type. But long form content or like actual content that you put in effort to will always be for a longer duration. So some of the videos that I'm making now might go viral maybe 5 years from now. Maybe someday one of my videos will go viral on YouTube and then I will have like this whole giant amount of audience who will have like some people coming back and looking at my past videos. That happens. You go down rabbit holes of creators on YouTube. Instagram पे even if you do that, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Not really true. People who make daily long form videos don't really make those videos with the expectation that they will have a long shelf life. It is one after the other. But Cinnamon, the thing is, you have the option to make it long term. Sure, there are some people who might not be thinking ki, oh, I'm making it long term. Like for example, a current affairs topic might be like, your video might be relevant, you think, for like 2-3 days. An event happens, you make a video and it's relevant for 2-3 days. But think about it this way. If that event leads to another event, right, you can always refer back to this video. So you don't even know what content you're making, what is long term and what is not. Usually if you make it with an intent of it being long term, you can. On Instagram, you can't. Short form content में you can't do long form. कैसे करोगे? कैसे? और क्या फायदा होगा उसका? Juck once called his customer dumb Fs. There is a screenshot on the internet. Oh yeah, Zuckerburg पे आते हैं ना अभी, है ना? Okay, final few key takeaway. Short form content is great for reach, but terrible for loyalty. It is great for discovery, terrible when it comes to intent. Long form content, best for building community, trust, and also revenue. Consistent revenue, you can actually do it as a profession. And just a final thought, friends, if you're going to become creators, for all the people who are watching, who said they want to become creators, one small piece of advice, as I keep saying, create the content that you watch. Don't create content that the audience wants to watch. On Instagram, everybody creates content that the audience wants. Even they might not like their own content, but they do it anyway. Here, or in general, in life, I would say, just create content that you would watch. There are other people who will also watch. Okay, it's okay. Chota sa audience milega, but loyal audience milega. Trust me on this. Seriously. Trust me on this. This is the philosophy I've been following for the last 1 year. So far, so good. What if the content I watch is what the audience watches? It's true. It's true. I mean, see, here's the thing. You're also audience. Like right now here, how many? 400 people are here. That's the audience, right? As I keep saying, if I put you 400 people into one place, that's an auditorium. So right now I'm talking to an auditorium full of audience. That's a great audience, right? So yeah. You will always find an audience. It will be a small audience, but a dedicated, loyal audience. And you can make do with a dedicated small audience. That is the point I was making, that you can form your own niche, you can get your own loyalty, you can get your own followers, you can form your own small community. You won't go viral or anything, but you can still survive as a content creator. You can still do what you want to do as a content creator and also enjoy it while you're doing it. Not like because some algorithm requires it or some creator has told you कि रोज एक reel डालना है, 10 बजे डालना है, फिर 8 बजे डालना है. That's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Don't do it. Don't fall for that trap. Why would you do this? Why would you put like a phanda on your neck for no reason? Content creation should be fun. If your audience is having fun, why should you not have fun while you do it? Think about it. You as an audience, while watching my content, are having fun, right? You're learning something, you are having fun, you're getting entertained, yeah? At the same time, if I start feeling like this is a burden for me, that, oh, every day I have to do this, that's not a good thing. That's not ideal, friends. Just not a good way to exist. So, the reason why a lot of people want to become content creators is because they think it is fun. Because it is like, oh, nice flexible working hours. You control your own thing. You are your own boss. You grow as you go along. And it is all true. But unless it becomes a job for you, don't turn it into a job. Just don't. And there is a way to not turn it into a job. You just have to not think of it that way. You just have to, again, see, that's what I was saying. Make content that you want to watch so that you are having fun, the audience is having fun. Viral nahi jaoge kabhi. That's fine. Just be fine with it. And that is why, friends, I hate Instagram. And finally, bonus, Zuckerburg is evil and Mosseri is clueless. Bata raha hu. Zuckerburg, when he started, let's go back in history a little bit, okay? Zuckerburg has had many evil things. He has done many evil things. Cambridge Analytica. It was when user data was exploited without consent, raising serious concerns, and nothing happened, okay? Misinformation and harmful content abounds on the platform, right? They allowed the spreading of fake news, hate speech, harmful content, and in fact, they actually prioritize engagement over not harming their users in a lot of ways, right? Oh, and also they don't fact check political ads apparently now. So bullshit. Meta wants to be a monopoly. It's very evident. Like the only thing that Zuckerberg did, which is innovative, is a hot or not app, right at the beginning. उसके बाद उसने acquisition पे acquisition किए. If a competition comes up, they acquire it. If a competition comes up, they steal their features and try to bring it in their own app. That's basically Zuckerberg's model. Okay, wants to be a monopoly. Meta is deliberately addictive. It is very creepy how they keep doing things which make you. Have you noticed how they keep changing the buttons? It's very annoying and it is very sneaky. Guys, did you notice? They at one point like the कुछ तो भी हार्ट का ये चेंज करके कुछ स्टोर का कर दिया था या फिर कुछ so it had become a habit and people started clicking on the store or browse or something random. One button they flip very randomly which they want you to see. Same thing they do with threads now. Notifications आते हैं, it looks like an Instagram notifications, you click on it, it's like freaking threads again. It's very weird. They mess with your brain all the time. Okay, and also there are some ethical concerns. Like for example, Meta and its products has resulted in a genocide. So Zuckerberg is evil. Now let me tell you what the CEO said, and this is one of the big reasons why I do not like Instagram. Look at this. This is Adam Mosseri and what he said. Okay. When he was asked in talking about what Instagram is doing to improve things for creators, we work hard, contrary to popular belief, on trying to keep them happy. He quips. Mosseri says it's primarily focusing on things like combating harassment and improving reach, right? But then he says, as for revenue, he says, that matters a lot, but actually to a very small subset of creators. What? The vast majority of creators are very small and they are too small to monetize in a meaningful way. And so, yes, they care about monetization, they want to hear about monetization, but it's actually not the thing that they should really focus on. It is exactly what Anwa was saying, which is, अरे आ जाओ, content बनाओ, exposure मिलेगा. Exposure मिलेगा. That's what Mosseri is saying. Yep. And the amount of money they make is insane. So yeah. And that friends concludes my kiss. Thank you for tolerating my methodical rant. Thank you. Did you enjoy? Chat? Please say hi. This was one of my deep dive rants. Nice. See? Nice. See, we have a good thing going here, chat. We have a good thing going. SKG is a lurker. Yes. Your genre can be supported by small audience. Many genres can't be. What genres? Pratham? Tell me. If you create content that you like, you're creating unique content. Absolutely. Finally, I stopped using Instagram. It's been 10 days now. Yeah. I also go very less on Instagram now, honestly. For me, 90 minutes is short form content. Raj Yadav को कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. I'm not surprised. Raj Yadav is a bit of a
Dumbass.
By the way, are you sick? Oh yeah, I am. Thank you for noticing, baby bird. I am a little sick today. I had a bit of a fever actually yesterday, but ठीक है अभी थोड़ा सा throat is a bit screwed, but all good. I couldn't miss this today. I was like, nahi, this week I had to like, this week I had to like power on a little bit. I only use Insta to chat with some long lost friends at this point. Yeah. There is viral in the air. Yeah, I know. I listen to the 5 hour podcast and 9 hour podcast. See, all you nerd friends here are nerd friends. Okay. There is a very senior journalist I met today. She was telling me a very sad thing, right? She was telling me that the place that she works in basically wants her to make shorter and shorter videos. Now, this is a senior journalist, right? She used to make great videos which had like nice nuanced historical context about what she was talking about, all the things, yeah. And the editors now want shorter things, so now she's making shorter videos, and all the nuance is lost, so what made her content special is also lost. It is very sad. This is happening across the board in the news space, and I don't like it. And my rant was primarily sparked by that. It saddens me. Yes, Jim Moriarty, exactly, it saddens me as well. And but this is happening to like a lot of people, friends. And honestly, like today, the number of people that came to me and asked me, there are journalists in their teams who are A, uncomfortable with being on camera, but B, the editors want them to do short form content because that is the only thing that seems to be working these days. I was trying to tell them ki guys, please don't torture your journalists like this. Let them do their thing. Let them do their reporting. Let them make a little bit of longer videos. They will figure. ऐसे जबरदस्ती मत करो please short form content के लिए. It's really sad how everybody seems to be convinced that किसी का attention span ही नहीं है आजकल तो कोई नहीं करता attention span, कोई नहीं करता attention span. These are the same people who binge watch 10-hour series. Binge it. But they can't spend like 15, 20, 30 minutes watching a news video. Please, give me a break, man. You don't have attention span for, meaningful content. You have attention span for days for entertaining content, right? That's the bottom line here. Like तुम्हारा attention span educational meaningful content के लिए कम है, is what you're saying. But entertainment के लिए बढ़ता जा रहा है. सोते भी नहीं हो. Brain rot content. Yeah. I just can't use Zuckerberg app. Stopped using FB in 2013. Could use Instagram only for 2 months and gave up. Nor signed up for Threads. Yeah. Political content is not the only content on social media. I know, Pratham. Monthly DKD with Vimo, and please invite Prabhakar sir more. I will, Siddhant. I will. Okay, let us look at the super chats. Instagram, yes. Ashutosh, thank you. Pramod, thank you for the 10 months, by the way. Josh, thank you for the 5 memberships. Monu, thank you. Local MP I voted for didn't win, wasted vote. No, the MP who won is now your MP. Why wasted? Just the MP you didn't vote for is now your MP. Doesn't make a difference, does it? You can still make demands to them also. It's still their job. Manipal, thank you. Can't wait to see all the iPad babies grow up and enter to the real world to realize that they can't scroll past that. Mir, thank you. I recommend the Social Dilemma. Oh yeah, Social Dilemma is great. And then there is an AI dilemma also now, which is great. Monthly DKD, yeah, of course. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for the support. If you like my content, as always, please do go support me on Buy Me a Coffee if you want, or memberships, or like kar dena. That's the only thing, right? Another thing, for all the Giga members, I'm doing a Giga special call at 11 a.m. on Sunday, 11 a.m. IST. So if you're a Giga member, I will put up a invite on the communities, so you can come in and we shall chill. It is a very closed door, nice session, and I have some announcements which I will tell you in secret. No, genuinely, there is like some big plans, and I will tell you about those. So if you're a Giga member, please do consider coming on Sunday at 11 o'clock. आ जाओ. Gaurav, Giga is the highest tier member there on my channel. So, uh, yeah. Not Mega, just Giga. Whoever likes the Social Dilemma should go watch Snowden. Oh yeah, it's a very nice one, Ayman. Come to Hyderabad. We are planning a show. Let's see कब होता है. Just blocked Raj Yadav. Good. What about a newspaper supported with subscribers with no advertisements but have no resources, like e-paper or so, with multiple columns from all over the world? What? Newspaper supported with subscribers with no advertisements but have no resources? I mean, there are like digital organizations which are exactly that, which are supported by subscribers, like News Laundry and now News Minute. So not exactly a surprising thing. Honestly, I'm also completely like matlab user supported now. Like my ad revenue is garbage. Like कुछ नहीं आता ad revenue मुझे, honestly. Like mostly तो demonetize ही हो जाता है. So whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm running is from contributions, memberships, super chats, all the things. Now ticket sales also sometimes. Shasan also supported. Yeah, Shasan, yeah, supported. Can you add me in Delhi show ki guest list? No, Vikas. I'm sorry, I can't. Limited seats, and I also have added my family. Your BG and overall studio better than 10 million creators? Ooh, that's a good compliment. That's a good compliment. Can I attend MPJ Bangalore if I don't attend IRL Democracy? Oh, absolutely, Kaushik. Of course you can come for MPJ. MPJ is open. We are going to meet at a particular location which will be revealed later, and we will do it. Okay. Now, are you ready for debate? Let us debate our boss lady and Trish. Because boss lady is a big fan of Instagram. I don't get it, and I promised her that one day we shall debate, and today is that day. Chat, are you ready? Are you ready? रुक जाओ, शुरू करते हैं. हो जाओ. Stage is starting. Stage is starting. Stage is starting. Hello. Shweta, come. Hi, Trishi. Hello, Shweta. Hello, Trish. Trish, you're on my side, right? Wait, why am I not able to hear you guys? Ek second. Wait. Eh, hello? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, so firstly, we were supposed to debate Twitter versus Insta, not YouTube versus Insta and Twitter. And we were not even going to do this long form versus short form. Okay. So, what
Then you have to defend Instagram. Basically, that's it. Just defend
against
Instagram then.
what?
Against whatever. Like, you think Instagram is great, now defend it.
Okay, I like that. All
Yeah.
right. I prepared a little bit for Insta versus Twitter. I
Okay.
didn't prepare a lot for Insta versus YouTube.
That's
So, and
fine. I mean, like,
honestly,
but you can still defend Instagram.
in some bits,
Hmm.
because I passionately believe in long form content myself.
Okay.
So, like my own podcast was a long form podcast. I did
Yeah.
not do any podcast which is below 1 hour.
Yeah.
So, that classifies as long form.
Yeah.
So, in in that sense, I'm a believer of long form content. Amongst the short form content spaces, which is Insta versus Twitter, I prefer Insta. That is my position.
Okay. ठीक है, okay, let's do a Insta versus Twitter, right? But then the thing is, I don't want to compare Twitter and Instagram because Twitter is not exactly a video platform.
It's
Uh,
not.
Instagram is.
So, okay, so my arguments, and a lot of my arguments were in this vein, even when I was taking notes while you were doing your presentation and the whole thing. Uh, you said that long form content is quality content, and you also said that long form content is what brings you loyalty, what retains views. I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think
Okay.
quality content can be in any time limit.
Hmm.
Quality content will retain audiences,
Hmm.
whatever is your target. And another very important feature of high quality content is video slash picture content.
Hmm.
The ability to connect with your audience on an emotional level through your own face. And here I'm excluding video content which does not show your face.
Okay.
So if you do video content where you're using stock footage or stock
Huh.
images and there is no face and only your voice, your connection with the audience dips. Hence, today in India, primarily, every podcaster is on YouTube.
But
So
like,
I believe
I
that the
mean,
connect and the loyalty factor goes up manifold when you have a video interface or a picture interface.
okay, okay. No, but that's true. I
Okay.
mean, like,
So
that's
in my
universal.
head
Yeah.
it goes, yeah, in my head it goes like this: video, picture, or voice, text.
No, but like you're just defining like content in general. Like, tell me advantages of short form content, which is on Instagram.
Um so my way of using Instagram. So you said one thing is, um I will create content. I'm a creator on Insta.
ठीक है.
Okay. And this was a phrase you used while talking about the revenue model also, and while using a creative lens also.
Right.
Creating content on Insta in itself is not great.
Yeah.
Okay. But promoting content on Insta is great.
What does that mean?
If you have a long form content on some other platform,
Right.
any other platform, okay, and you promote it on Insta, you will get far better reach for your long form content.
Tell me which is the long form content creator you discovered through Instagram?
Every
Like
I
which one?
discovered every stand up comedian through Instagram. I discovered you through Instagram. I discovered
Hey,
most
lies.
of
You
my content
discovered me
creators.
through Cyrus.
Yeah, but that also through Instagram.
Nah, 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 nah. I doubt it. You discovered me through
Yeah, yeah.
Cyrus.
Yeah, but understand, you as your own channel doing your first video, I came to know through Insta.
Okay.
Somebody shared a post of you doing a YouTube call in live. I remember, and
Okay.
I participated in that live
Okay.
on Instagram with me in my DMs.
Okay. So that
And
can
that is
happen
how
from
I
Twitter
was like,
also,
okay,
basically. I get,
huh,
oh,
but then,
honestly, I get more click through on Twitter than I get on Instagram. Instagram pe click through is garbage. Like the
no,
conversion of,
that is a you issue. That is not a
Arey,
general issue.
that
Yes,
is
that
a
is a
me
fact.
issue कैसे? Like all creators that I have asked this to, they have said कि ठीक है, ठीक ठाक होता है conversion, but mostly people don't bother. And also Instagram has this really shitty thing, which is basically it takes you to their browser, right? So they don't even want you to go out of Instagram. You have to do that whole app opener thing, which will let you go to the YouTube app and everything. Instagram has made it especially difficult for people like me to take my audience to another platform, and this is
Agreed.
true.
That's
Yes, it is true.
Yeah.
And that is how any business model will try to build itself. It is a self preservation tactic.
Twitter doesn't do it, Reddit doesn't do it. No, no, no,
So,
it's a
for
shitty,
example,
it's a shitty thing to do. Like, I mean, period.
well, yeah, but it is survival for the algorithm and for the platform.
But
No,
it's a
no
shit thing to do
platform is
though.
working for you. Every platform is working for themselves.
Not true, but then that makes them shitty. I am allowed
Yeah,
to
but
say that.
that is the nature of the beast. I mean, uh,
So then
whether you are on
I don't
YouTube
like
or
that
on
beast.
Twitch or any platform,
I
every
hate
platform is not yours.
I
Each
hate that
platform
beast.
is their own companies and they have their own interests to protect.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, of course, like YouTube is also the same thing, but my overall point is, um, Instagram is especially bad.
Yeah, they are vicious. I will not deny that. So Meta on the whole, like all of Meta apps, are very vicious and are very um sandboxy, so to say. Like
Okay.
they make it easier to switch between in Meta apps, but very difficult to switch outside of Meta apps. For example, if I put a story on Insta with a link, which only stories allow, and that link is primarily outside the Insta algorithm, typically a YouTube link, that story does not get, it gets pushed down.
Yeah, but again, like one of the
This is how
things.
the Insta algo works. So
So tell me
it's
something.
stupid of me to deny it.
No, no, no. I
But
get it.
there
I
are
get it.
other various advantages of the app. And if you play by its rules, you have certain things to gain.
Like, so Val here is saying I don't know how to promote myself on Instagram, and that is why I'm pissed.
Yeah, but you can always hire a social media person who understands social media
Why do
and
I
they will
need to
help you.
hire someone to just push myself on Instagram? What is the
can I
advantage?
add something here?
Yeah, yeah, go on.
The thing is, nobody has to do short form content. So it's
Yes.
pretty useless to debate here if you don't feel like doing it. And there are very few benefits, and you've analyzed it as not being beneficial enough as compared to the amount of effort you're putting in. Hence, it doesn't matter. So, if in this context, it doesn't make sense. But I will say one thing in support of Shweta's argument, that, for example, I only knew who Hassan Abi was, because I saw one of his reels. And then I
Right.
went and I looked for him on other platforms. I looked for him. So, like, for example, a lot of people my age are born into Instagram. because it's the first, social app that you're introduced to. Your peers are like, oh, do you have an Insta account? And it's sort of a marker, it's sort of a status thing. So that's the first app that a kid enters into or uses to enter into the digital space, into the internet, before anything else. So if you are not present on that, your likelihood of being discovered by people my age or younger are lesser. But that doesn't mean that it is necessary for, let's say, your content to be there, is all
So
I'll say.
what really annoys me, and I think, like, I mean, I understand, like, my dislike for Instagram is a little like too much sometimes. I know this. Like, I know I get called out for it even by my friends who like Instagram and who hang out on Instagram, and they're like, why do you keep ranting about this platform so much? I know, like, there is a very I don't know, irrational almost hatred I have for that platform sometimes. I get that. But at the same time, what further annoys me is this, which is people giving me freaking unsolicited advice all the time, saying that नहीं नहीं तुझको discover होना है तो तुझको Instagram पे जाना पड़ेगा. Honestly speaking, I think the chances of me getting discovered and followed by people is higher on YouTube than it would ever be on Instagram. Because
No, it is
YouTube,
not.
no,
No,
YouTube, if you
you
look
don't
at
even
your
do YouTube shorts. You
रुक ना
don't even do
अरे
YouTube
रुक ना
shorts.
रुक ना मैं बता रहा हूँ ना like what I see on YouTube homepage is basically even channels which are less than 1,000 followers and less than 100 views sometimes उनके भी वीडियो मुझे दिखाई देते हैं and sometimes I watch them. Instagram पे there are very few times where I see this, and usually it's someone I follow, right? It is always the bigger creators and viral creators who get promoted on Instagram. It is very difficult for new creators to get promoted on Instagram and get discovered. It is true. YouTube allows that, and also, by the way, YouTube also gives you videos from 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I've seen videos which show up from 6 years ago with like 500 views on it, and sometimes they're relevant and I watch them. It happens, but it only happens on YouTube. It doesn't happen on Instagram.
It doesn't happen for you on Instagram
Arre,
because you do not spend time on the app, A, and you don't train
because
your
it's
algorithm.
garbage.
So it's a algorithm is a flowchart. It's a logical being. It is not something that is out there having some personal vendetta against anyone. It's a trained beast.
No, no, of
It is
course
how
it
you
is, but it
train.
is it is trained very badly, no then.
You are spending time training your YouTube algorithm. You are not spending time training your Insta algorithm. Hence, you
Okay,
don't see.
may I interrupt and say, I
Yeah.
think there is a need to distinguish between whether we are debating if it's good for you or it's good for creators in general or political
Yes.
creators in
I'm
general.
saying
Yes.
I'm saying
There's a
creators in
distinction.
general. I'm saying creators in general by using my example as a creator.
Okay. In your case, the reason why your content would work even without short form content is because the base or the audience that you are going for is not necessarily scrolling through reels. That's not, they've not been habituated to that yet. I'm saying millennials are not as habituated to reels or shorts as Gen Z is. Hence, it will work for you. But if somebody's content is targeted for Gen Z, then they unfortunately might have to take part in that, in short form content,
I
is
mean,
what I
yeah,
would say.
sure, I get that.
See, Meghna, whether you like it or not, okay, Insta is your second or third most popular app in India.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
It has like the number of users it has is 10x Twitter in India.
Yeah, yeah. But also, YouTube ka consumption is more in India
Of course,
than
like I
Instagram.
said, because video content. Because the minute
Yeah,
you make video content, you connect, you emote with your audience,
of course. And
irrespective of
Instagram is
genre.
also a video app now, for all
Yes,
intents and purposes.
yes,
It's just bad
yes.
video.
It is just shorter form. It is just shorter
Bad,
form. And a shorter
bad.
form video content is a very good ad. It's a very good advertisement.
It's a very
But it's
good
also a cancer to
advertisement.
society. It's also a cancer to society.
It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
cancer to society. Again, it is up to you to train your algorithm for every app.
Okay, so I'm going to bring up some people who have to defend Instagram. Okay, you can't be on any other side. You have to defend Instagram. If there is anyone, so if you are someone who wants to defend Instagram, is you raise your hand. Otherwise, you don't. Okay, if you
I
don't,
think Val, I think Val's supporting Instagram.
oh, Val is supporting Instagram. Okay, Val को बुला लेते हैं.
So not only am I supporting Instagram, I'm supporting Instagram as a person who hates using Instagram.
Oh wow, because lawyer.
No, no,
No.
no, no.
No.
Because of something Shweta has been saying, but you've not gotten, which
Okay.
is you're not able to disassociate between Meghnad and Meghnerd. One is a consumer of content, one is a creator of content. What Instagram is an advertising portfolio setup. YouTube is content consumption for you. So Instagram is you throwing out a fishing line to hook people in. Instagram's going to make it difficult for you to hook people in, right? Because it has no incentive to make it easier for you. But that doesn't mean you still can't do it. So
Hmm.
Instagram is a brilliant place for you to get people because right now, whenever you're thinking in terms of creating a user base,
Hmm.
okay, for you which are viewers, you need to think of first barriers to entry. You need to reduce the barrier to entry to your stuff. Now, if you've got a 2 hour video, I think of it from the point of view of a fresh viewer, a fresh subscriber. I am unlikely to take a risk on an unknown live stream that is 2 hours long. On the other hand, if I saw a 30-second, 40-second, 60-second clip and what I heard made sense, it's a trailer. I am more willing to test it out. Now, you as a content creator n- could use Instagram to grow that base and to set up, let's say, a temperature check for what your content is,
So okay, so
right?
so
The
like
audience
I
comes in.
think okay, both you and Shweta have been making this argument, and I think I understand what you're saying. Which is, for example, my one argument was that Instagram is a discovery based thing, right? Or short form content, but Instagram primarily, and YouTube is an intent based. So what you guys are saying is that
Yeah,
तुम अपना YouTube तक लोगों को लाने के लिए वहां पे एडवर्टाइजमेंट करो ताकि यू गेट बेस्ट ऑफ द बोथ वर्ल्ड्स.
correct. So
Not best
Instagram,
of the both. Let me be more specific. Do not be a creator on Instagram. Be a creator on YouTube who has a Instagram account that promotes your YouTube
That is pretty
creator
much what
channel.
I'm doing right now. Exactly what I'm saying, right? So this is it's not I'm on Instagram, right? I do put up stuff on Instagram sometimes. It's true, right? It's not like I don't. It's rare, but I do. But my thing is, even if I do and I realize why I'm doing it, it still doesn't make me like the platform. It makes me feel like shit and I don't like it. That's what. See, I don't like the platform. That's the whole point. Like that's the whole what this stream is called. Why
You
I
yeah,
may
don't
this
or
like
may
it is
not
completely,
what I'm
like the
arguing.
platform. You may or may not like the platform. The masses like the platform, and the masses may see an ad and come to your channel. This is how you
Meghna,
look at
Hmm.
Instagram,
Hmm.
and
Meghna,
this is how
I
you
don't like,
use it.
right? I don't like internal combustion engines,
Hmm.
right? For
Hmm.
obvious reasons.
Hmm.
But I will take one to go down to Khan Market. I will take one to go down to court. You use the resources at your disposal. It is up to you if you want to draw a line and say, listen, I, as a consumer of Instagram, dislike Instagram so much that I, as a content creator, will not use it. That is your choice. Perfectly
Hmm.
fine. Exactly what Trish said.
Hmm.
But that doesn't mean that it doesn't serve a purpose. It might be that it's not serving the purpose you're looking for, which is you're looking at Instagram as a consumer, not as a person who's going to make it into a platform, basically a phishing system, right? Now
But
what's happening is right now you're only looking for an audience on YouTube,
Hmm.
right? Now YouTube, as Shweta pointed out, you're not going for shorts. Now, the point of shorts is, okay, it is a content to be consumed itself, but it is also a promise. It is a forward. It is a book blurb. It is a headline.
No, I get it. Like what
You're
the same
So
argument
unfortunately
you're
hook,
only
a
making,
looking at
which
it.
YouTube
is
short, a YouTube short or Insta reel is the same piece of content. It is all hook material. Period.
but also you do realize so ठीक है, I get it, like it's an advertising discovery whatever, but for your mental health,
Exactly.
Instagram is way shittier for your mental health than YouTube is.
And
That you
also
have to
the
Of
admit.
reason
course,
why,
Completely
no
agree.
doubt.
and also yes, we are creators, and yes, that is our primary role. But also, how can we forget like principles of like ethics and niceness and kindness and what's good for society in general? We can't leave that out of the argument. And that's one that I think that's one of the reasons why Meghna also hates it so much, because it's bad for people that are consuming it, whether it's
Mm,
us or regular people.
It is true. It is very
so
true. And
ethics,
and
when it comes to ethics, and
it
when
forces you as creators who are primary creators on Instagram to make it a job. It is very bad for your mental health, honestly. The payoff is very less. Like you are donkeying it out and you are creating reel after reel after reel after reel,
Right,
but the
right, right.
reward is very less.
no, one
I
second. That is being a creator on Instagram. What you are talking about is maintaining that regimen, not breaking cycles. All of that is if you are a creator on Instagram. Okay. And I agree, it is very, very, it's a lot of hard work. The payoff is low. But I do not agree that Instagram is a toxic, unethical, mean place. No.
It
Twitter is a
is.
toxic, unethical, mean
अरे
place.
ट्विटर तो छोड़ दे, ट्विटर तो
Instagram is
पिक
not
टॉक्सिसिटी है, मतलब
as mean.
ट्विटर तो हॉरिबल है, आई गेट इट, बट
All Insta
इंस्टाग्राम
can give
इज
you is FOMO, depression. A lot of Insta scrolling as a consumer can make you feel, oh my god, I wish I was that person. I wish I had that life. Yes, this is the downside of Instagram. I will accept, but that is far better than what Twitter is in terms of short form. And the only place to advertise is short form. You cannot
ना
advertise in long
ट्विटर
form.
ट्विटर आई गेट इट, ट्विटर ट्विटर छोड़ दे, ट्विटर की तो बात ही नहीं कर रहा हूँ, ट्विटर इज हॉरिबल, इट इज टॉक्सिक, यस, बट इंस्टाग्राम is very toxic as well. Instagram especially makes me feel like shit a lot. Basically it is showing me what I don't have all the time,
Yeah, true, true.
and
It
it
puts
makes
you
me what I
down.
don't have, how I don't look like, what the expensive things I don't have, things I need to aspire for, which is peak capitalism.
Yes,
And also like बीच बीच में ads भी घुसाता है, which is like मोको
yes,
बरा का
yes.
बैग खरीद ले, या फिर क्या मशरूम टी खरीद ले, या फिर और कोई चोमुगिरी खरीद ले, it's just
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah. So
so
the choice is between hate and capitalism. Truly.
okay. I know people love hating on capitalism, so I'm not going to stand and defend it right now. That we leave
No, no,
that to
no.
another day. We leave that to another day. Maybe not for today.
No, no. See,
Right? And
It's funny how we got to the base of the argument, which is capitalism versus
right,
anti-capitalism.
as if YouTube is not.
No, no,
no, no,
YouTube
no,
is
no,
also
no.
very
One
It's
capitalist.
second,
not,
one
it's
second.
not
If you have to advertise anything, okay, whether it's a product, service, or whatever under the sun,
Huh.
your options are Twitter, which is a
Horrible
hateful,
platform.
toxic place, or
Horrible.
Instagram, which is an absolutely capitalist place.
I would choose Instagram. Here's the thing, if I had to advertise something, I would definitely choose Instagram, because the audience there is primed to buy shit. That is true. Like
ex-
Instagram has done that really well, which is the audience is primed and numbed enough to buy things. So if I had to sell something, इंस्टाग्राम, ट्विटर पे नहीं होगा, ट्विटर पे नहीं, ऐड तो काम ही नहीं करता ट्विटर पे, इट्स अ वेरी बैड मॉडल.
So that is what
okay.
it is. I'm not saying that the platform is holier than thou or very nice. No, it is
Listen,
capitalist. It
it's not
is
about holier than
gain.
thou or whatever. But okay, I'm going to take some more people.
Yeah, I'm gonna step down, and if I may, I would recommend we ask Antsy woman what she thinks because
Yeah,
she
I'm
always has
waiting
spicy
Ansi
takes.
only. Let me get Ansi. Hi, आ गई क्या? Uh, and let me get Satvik, who has been also like asking. Hello, both of
Hello,
you.
hello. Yeah. So, who's going first?
Let Ansi go first.
Cool, cool.
Hello, Ansi, are you there? I think her microphone is not working. Maybe. Eh. Okay, Satvik, you go first. And see, तुम्हारा mic नहीं चल रहा है रे, I think.
मेरा चल रहा है ना?
हाँ, तेरा चल रहा है.
Okay, so even I had prepared for like Twitter versus Instagram, and for that, I know we have left that long behind.
Yeah.
पर उसमें मैंने एक joke मारा था कि any day Instagram is better than Twitter because Twitter is owned by a guy who wants to leave Earth and conquer Mars, while Instagram is owned by a guy who is a Martian who wants to conquer Earth. So I think any day Instagram is better.
Hey, wait, yaar. I had also prepared 3 nice jokes, okay, on Twitter versus Instagram, which I will definitely want to say.
बोलना तो, बोलना
So,
joke.
my first
Okay.
joke and my opening joke
Yeah.
was that Twitter is your daily dump
Huh?
on the internet
Okay.
while you are taking a dump.
Right.
Never mind.
What? While you're
The
taking.
next,
Wait. Twitter is your daily dump on the internet while you are taking a dump.
yes.
But I think, is it like people are mostly watching reels on the loo, I guess.
Well, if you're a Twitterati, you open Twitter first.
No, no, no.
That
Like,
is
if you look at the statistics, Instagram is way more popular. So more people are watching
in
Instagram
India.
reels while taking dump
In India,
than
in India, in
everywhere.
India.
I mean, like,
Globally, people open their Twitter and their email first. That is a study. I
ah,
did research before I
oh,
coined joke. The next joke I had is your choice is between number one following in India Modi on Twitter versus number four following for Modi in India on Instagram.
who is number
That was
one following in India on Instagram?
Virat Kohli, Priyanka Chopra, Shraddha Kapoor, Modi. This is the
Shraddha Kapoor.
sequence. Yes, and honestly,
Are you serious?
Alia Bhatt is about 500 people below Modi or some 5K below Modi. So
ओ तो
competition.
आलिया भट्ट को फॉलो करो गैस. मोदी जी को घसारो और इम्पोर्टेंट देश के लिए काम. तो आलिया भट्ट को फॉलो करो.
No,
Shraddha
this
is
is
second
Okay.
now. What is Shraddha
yeah.
Kapoor doing? She's Shakti
Okay,
Kapoor's
this is
daughter, right?
Indians. Okay,
She's also
Indian.
Strika daughter. Okay, that was a spoiler. Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Wow.
Uh,
spoiler.
Wow, Satvik. Wow. Spoiled it really. Warning भी नहीं
so
दिया.
it's on
Uh,
YouTube.
Also, a
It's on
very
YouTube. Oh my.
important fact, and this is not a joke, but on an average, Insta has a 50-50 gender ratio. In India, also, 35% of the users are female. But Twitter has a
uh,
40% female following globally and a 16% in India. So if you want to reach a female audience, Twitter is not your place.
no, of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. Even YouTube isn't the place, honestly. YouTube is also mostly dominated by men.
Yes.
That's also
So
that's also
Insta is
true.
a space where females really frequent because
That's true.
visual.
That's true. No, not because visual, just because also because it is I guess comparatively it is I wouldn't say it's friendly to females. Actually, it causes way more damage to women than anywhere else because of
True,
self
but a
self
woman
Um,
consuming long form content is harder. For women to consume short form content is easier because they
ये मुझे
play
नहीं
it while
पता.
doing
ये
chores.
this is an assumption. This I do not I don't know
no, no.
why
I
this.
No, no,
have
no.
a,
As a
a
woman, I will
argument
say
to
this.
defend Shweta.
Hmm.
I have an argument to defend a second Shweta because that's what I had to argue in favor of Instagram. See, देखो, Instagram is not what you think as Instagram. We were discussing long form versus short form.
Yeah.
Instagram began as a cute little platform to put photos, and everybody is a photographer.
Yeah.
Then we had this big daddy content, Facebook, which bought Instagram, in the process bought everything that is social media.
Yeah.
And Instagram began copying Snapchat in stories and obviously TikTok in reels. So
Yeah.
हम लोग reels जो originally TikTok का idea है, Instagram का नहीं. But the point here being कि Instagram is that way a place where you can come once and then you can basically acquire the content you like. We all have friends जो सिर्फ स्टोरी देखते हैं, जो सिर्फ रील देखते हैं, सिर्फ पिक्चर्स देखते हैं और सिर्फ चैट करते हैं,
Okay.
individually and all of it together. Which means a person get up in the morning at 9 to 11. For example, anybody like me, I get my cats, I get my pawn stars, I get my content creators, I get my news, I get everything in Instagram in 2 hours, which is
Hello.
basically for everyone.
Oh, and woman का भी
Hello?
चालू हो गया, by the way. No, but I get it.
Yes.
I get what you
Yes.
mean. I get what you mean,
So
Satvik.
what happens with that is a person, for example, we're talking about women here. Okay, many women who would like to organize their content would come, would see particular contents they want to see, and then they would come back and view it later in the original site. And these are all not on Instagram. So that was what Shweta was talking about, right? That कि यहाँ पे आप advertise कर रहे हो. It's like a magazine of everything.
Yeah, I get
So
that.
that is where, yeah. So it's good to be on the magazine. Even if you might think कि मेरे को magazine पे होने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. You can go the old monk way of thinking मेरे को तो advertisement करने की जरूरत नहीं है. And which is how old monk is.
Yeah,
But you can also be like all the wine brands trying to show you how to drink wine on Instagram and try to sell it that way. It
correct.
is either way. You could take either approach. But
Interesting.
in my opinion, obviously, imagine if old monk starts Instagram. That is my argument. So imagine if you start doing what all these Sula Wula and all are doing.
Nah.
So
Old Monk is great. Old Monk is organic. Old Monk is word of mouth. I love Old Monk. I think, yeah, that's my argument. Sorry, and see, you're finally audible.
Acha.
Huh.
So I kind of agree with Meghna here that I don't really like Instagram,
Yes,
but
but
I also acknowledge that I have a problem with Instagram, in as much that if I start watching reels, I can't stop.
it's, it, it's designed for that. It is supposed to. Okay.
Am I audible to people?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you're audible.
Can you hear me? I think she
Hello.
can't hear us. Arya? I think she can't hear us. Hello.
And see, I think you can't hear Meghnad, but can you hear me? Okay, no, she
I
can't
have
hear
no
anymore.
idea. No, but
Okay.
but the point she was making was correct, which is the whole hypnotizing thing, boss. So
Yes.
TikTok used to do this. Now Instagram does it. It is crazy. Once you start watching reels, you don't know where the time goes. It is crazy. It's I cannot tell you how scary this is. When I first saw TikTok, right? When I first got on that app when it was allowed, I started watching, and literally there was a day when 3 hours went by and I didn't even realize. With Instagram also, it has happened a few times where I start watching and literally a giant chunk of time has gone by and I don't notice. And that to me is extremely scary. It doesn't happen to me in any other app. It doesn't happen to me on Twitter. It doesn't happen to me on YouTube. It feels like Kala Jadoo, boss. And I don't like it. I don't like an app taking over my brain like this. It's just very scary to me.
I do not know if it is supposed to be a compliment to Instagram. I mean, technically.
It's well, it is it's uh I guess if you're okay with an app taking over your mind, then and you're praising them for it, like Neuralink, I guess, it's fine. But no,
Can I
it's
add
not a
something
good
here?
thing.
Can I add something here?
Yeah.
Another thing that I realized while Satvik was talking is that I, for example, fundamentally use these two apps for different reasons. They're not competing with each other for my attention, in my life at least.
Okay.
Because I know exactly why I open both those apps. I open YouTube to understand concepts, to study things, to get educative and informative content. And I
Right.
open Instagram to look for reels, shit posting reels or brain rot or whatever is going on, just to share a couple of them to my friends and just to be generally updated on what's going on. And also once in a while look for new music, let's say. And then I exit that.
Yeah.
So I use it for completely different purposes. And if that is something that's common for a lot of people, then in that case the two platforms are not competing
No,
with each other.
I
And that
match your
means
behavior currently, right? When I use Instagram, what I do is I enter the app, I click on the messaging, whatever thingy. I check like
huh,
one group which I share with my friends where we like share reels and stuff, right? एक दो reel
huh,
देख लेता हूँ वहाँ पे. Don't go beyond that. Then I check like if there are other messages from people, etc. Usually enquiries or whatever, and then I exit. Then I go again after 2 days and I do that and I come out. I don't see reels, I don't see
hmm,
posts, I don't see anything else. It is just a thing, right? And also,
hmm,
whenever I post something on Instagram, I make it a point not to read comments mostly. After, let's say, 2 hours of posting it, I check it like beach mein, and then after that, I
hmm.
don't because all the garbage starts coming after that.
Yeah.
I think my Instagram
Yeah,
consumption is very similar to YouTube's,
yeah.
which is that I will use it. So I like a lot of crafts, I knit and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
my Instagram is full of like potters and knitters and crochet people and folks like that. I have
Hmm.
never consumed like serious content on Instagram,
There
and
is
I don't
none.
read
There's
comments.
practically
It
none.
can't. Whereas I think the most content I consume is Reddit, it is Tumblr, which
Yeah.
is very few people use Tumblr, but it is the source of everything good on the internet,
Yeah.
and YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But the
Absolutely.
thing is that for I am assuming that since this debate has mostly been for content creators and not like people who are not content creators,
Hmm.
if you're not a content creator, what will you prefer to consume? Instagram keeps you, it retains you with its algorithm. That algorithm is very addictive, basically
Hmm.
because it's showing you things that you like. It is forcing you to interact with the reel. You can't
Hmm.
let a reel run and look away. You have to move to the next one, or it will keep looping and it will irritate you.
Oh, that's true. That's a very legit point. Huh.
Okay, I wanted
Right?
to make one point before I go.
Huh.
One last one. Okay, is that there are two differences in which how I use YouTube versus Instagram.
Hmm.
On YouTube, it is basically some sort of a me time. It is me and the content creator. I don't think about my friends at that time. While
Hmm.
on Instagram, whenever I see any content, अरे उसको अच्छा लगेगा, it reminds me of that friend, whatever, you know. You are really trying to I mean, especially when you're looking at stories, because it's all about other people.
Hmm.
Well, YouTube
Yes.
right now, it's me and Meghnad right now. That's it. Me and Meghnad.
Yeah.
This is 2 hours of that. So
So
it's
as a
really one to one.
yeah. So
Hmm.
here's the thing. That's what
The
no Satvik, like as a creator who is making content actively, it makes YouTube just naturally makes more sense for me because see we have a one-to-one relationship then. Like you're not thinking about sharing my thing with someone else while you are consuming my things, right? Because it is just there. Like you're just either listening to me like a white noise or you're
Oh,
just consuming my thing one after the other, or you watch it for an hour, you come back later, you watch it for another hour, you do those things, right? On Instagram though, it is always, and this behavior I've also seen in myself, which is I'm watching something and whenever like a cute cat or dog video comes, I'm sending it to my sister because that's what we do as siblings. We send cute animal things to each other sometimes, right? If it's like a Bengali related thing, I send it to my partner because that's what we do. If it's a Marathi related thing, she'll send it to me. So see, that's the thing. It's all about stumbling upon things which you want to send to other people. But then what is the point of that? which is like, is
Okay.
that leading to anything
Okay.
else? It's like a missed
I
call.
There is
Go and see. I have a bunch of
okay.
things to
So
do.
this is like penguins bringing pebbles to their partners. Okay, you are the
Pebbling. Yes.
yes. It would be like if we were talking about like if we were talking 200 years ago, we'd be complaining about the young ones giving each other flower circle cards. Okay, that is what is happening here.
Yeah.
And 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 the thing is, an Instagram creator, by the very nature of their platform, is forced to be very parasocial.
Huh.
Okay, you have to let people into your breakfast. You have to tell them, oh, I moved into a new house. Look at my house. Look at my hair dryer. Look at my comb. It Because it's short form content, there is a lot of it,
Huh.
and to keep people's attention,
Huh.
you eventually end up in a situation where you're showing people everything about your life.
Huh.
And I can see why someone who is a political commentator would not like that platform. And that's, I mean, how much of your life do you want to expose to the world?
That's true.
Are you someone like someone? I think someone who does this really well is a creator called Florian Gadsby, who is a
Huh.
potter. So
Okay.
he puts long form videos on YouTube, which are
Huh.
like 1 hour,
Hmm.
in which he shows this is how I made a pot. And
Hmm.
on Instagram, there'll be very short, sped up reels of the same thing.
Okay.
When he does one, it is never parasocial. It is this is a thing I made. There is I couldn't tell you if he has a pet,
Hmm.
but I have followed this guy for like a year or so because his videos are coming. Whereas on YouTube, it is it's less parasocial.
Hmm.
Here
Interesting.
you are moderating a debate.
Hmm.
You are talking to us,
Hmm.
but it's very clear that there is a content creator whose content we enjoy and we're talking to them.
Yeah. And also, I noticed my live streams don't work on Instagram, by the way. Every time I've tried
No, they
it,
won't.
there is like this very rolling audience who doesn't even have the patience to hear my answer sometimes. Like they ask questions, I try to answer them, and by the time I answer them, they're gone. It's very weird. Like the audience doesn't make sense to me on Instagram, especially the format doesn't work. But I feel like Instagram has just trained people to not stick to one thing for a while. Like they just like want you to just keep moving on, keep moving on, keep moving on.
Yeah, but that's the structure of the reel, right, Meghna? Because usually, if you're watching reels, you have to move it.
But then how will
So
you
you
If
have
how
you
will you
don't
seconds
get
to
the
capture.
introduce change, nothing can function in stagnation. It
No, but
becomes
okay,
boring.
here's my
Yeah,
thing.
but
So when
Shweta,
you
that's not what happening on Instagram. The end point of that is live streamers who, for example, for a paid emoji make a certain face, and that is it. So they're essentially striking different poses as their audience
mm,
punches in emojis. That
okay,
is
I, I
the
have a I have a
only kind
question
of that's
related
the
to
end
this.
point of Instagram lives.
Yeah. I have a question related to this, but I've also added Deepta. Deepta, you make your point, then I'll make
Hi,
mine.
Deepta.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm on Meghnad's side this time. I
Okay.
think Instagram is absolutely the worst thing that has happened to us.
Right.
I think honestly, Instagram has started promoting a lot of this short form content as a competition for TikTok.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I mean the parasocial aspect of Instagram is obvious, but this short form content, I mean YouTube is trying, but Instagram I think is competing with TikTok when it comes to reels. And I think the best part about YouTube is that at least I think there are two different lenses. One is as a creator and the second is as a consumer.
Hmm.
I think as a creator on YouTube, you can take a break from YouTube and suddenly I mean, we all have experienced it. The YouTube algorithm will like promote your videos 3 years later,
Hmm.
or as you keep getting views, you will get paid for it. And I really respect YouTube for at least paying its creators. I can't believe Instagram does not pay its creators.
Yeah, that is a
Uh,
very basic point. Absolutely.
Yeah, like, and Instagram, if you stop, even if you have 100K followers, if you just stop posting on Instagram, your views are gonna just go to zero. Your revenue is going to go to zero. Your brand deals are gonna go to zero.
Hmm.
So it's going to keep you like viciously addicted to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
my first
exploitative in a
point.
way, right? I mean, like, see, what you just described sounds very exploitative, and it is very exploitative. Like the what Instagram demands of you as a creator is to keep trying until you make it. But the way you make it is that the platform is not giving you anything like revenue wise. Someone else is, right? So basically, what you have to do is you have to use that platform to advertise yourself first so that other people can advertise their products through you on the same platform. That's basically it. While Instagram is showing its own ads, while you are both are trying hard to sell your products also.
So here is the thing. I'm sorry, Krishna.
You go on, go on.
Please go ahead.
No, no, no. Go on, go on. Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. Most of the arguments in this debate presented before is, should you as a content creator be someone who uses Instagram to promote their content or not?
Hmm.
The advertising things, fine, all of those things are fine, but the question is, do you find Instagram annoying enough that you don't want to use an app which is very popular amongst people in India? And are you happy with any projected loss of growth in subscribers from there? Is that a cost you're
I'm
willing to pay?
I'm also thinking from a different perspective, right? For example, Instagram say I often think about how many people found me on Instagram and came here versus how many people found me on YouTube and subscribed to me, right? And what kind
Poll,
of
poll, poll,
content
poll,
did I
poll,
have to, huh?
Poll, poll, poll.
What?
Shall we do a poll?
Poll. There are not enough people. No, but I'm just saying that I'll just tell you, right? So the way people found me on YouTube is if I make a video which is like on a topic that people are interested in, or a person that people are interested in, for example beer biceps, or like Kangna Ranaut ka yesterday thing, or broadcasting bill, which is the issue based thing, or parliament ka thing. So it's always me basically making content which I think would be intent based, right? So like for example, if someone is coming on the internet to find out more about the broadcasting bill, I think I can put up a video on YouTube and be assured that some people will find my video which is on the broadcasting bill. You know what I mean? But on Instagram, I know for a fact that if I do a video on broadcasting bill, it is completely based on discovery. So it's a very different sort of approach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think if you wanted to grow on Instagram, you can just put pictures and videos of Alu,
Oh yeah.
and that'll get a lot more views than broadcasting Bill on Instagram.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I also think like coming back to Shweta's point, I think it's important to see like what are content creators doing on Instagram. They're
Huh.
basically selling products, right? Like they're advertising. They're basically banners, advertising banners, and they say, "Oh, I'm going to influence you to buy this like hairbrush, and you buy this hairbrush, use the referral code,
Huh.
and they get some money out of it." I think YouTube is more informational, and you get money with views,
Huh.
and and I think YouTube also it's easier to form communities. Like for example, I found you through Cyrus,
Ah.
and I actually enjoyed listening to you on Cyrus, and I listen to you now more than I listen to Cyrus.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sure like a lot of people like who are like similar content creators like you
Chat is
on
saying, in fact,
YouTube.
chat is saying a lot of them found me on News Laundry, of course.
So
Yeah.
Some are
again,
saying they found me
that
on
is
YouTube.
no, my point is y'all are mixing up two things. Y'all are mixing up Meghnad the person and Meghnad the channel. The question is, how did y'all find out that Meghnad has started a channel called Meghnerd and is starting to do YouTube content? That is the question.
A lot of
I
people
know
found me
of
on
Meghnad
YouTube.
from News Laundry from long back. I have been an NL subscriber for very long.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you did
I
you did
also
it.
saw him regularly on Cyrus. But I came to know that he has a YouTube channel of his own through a Insta post that he did.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That makes a lot of
That is
sense.
the point.
No, that
I
makes
have
a
a
lot of sense.
metaphor for this.
Okay.
I have a metaphor. So this is how I look at it now after listening to everyone.
Hmm.
I feel like YouTube is the classroom, and you are teaching on YouTube,
Hmm.
and people come, they listen to your lectures, etc. Blah blah blah.
Hmm.
And Instagram is the lunch canteen cafeteria
Right.
where gossip happens, where people talk about things that they can't talk about in the classroom, and everybody's just like, there's competition, there's jealousy, there's all of these things,
Hmm.
and both go hand in hand. You can't
Uh,
have the classroom without the canteen, and you can't have the canteen without a classroom.
that's very true. Uh, like so a
But
lot of people in chat, like Ansi Woman is
Yes.
saying that she found me on the front page, which is great news. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, interesting. Sheikh is saying YouTube recommendations. Hito is saying NL. Shroom is saying YouTube. Someone is saying found through Ravish Kumar's thing. Instagram. Okay. Juanju is saying found through Instagram. Nora is saying YouTube. A lot of them are YouTube, I think. Oh, Vimo. Of course, Vimo is one more source. Ravish, Vimo, YouTube recommendations.
Someone
Even
said DKD.
Medusa.
So someone said Dhruv Rathi also. Of course, Dhruv. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
interesting.
yeah, yeah, but I wonder if like do audience consume like because we know that audience consume Instagram and YouTube differently.
Hmm.
Is there really a transfer of audience? Like, do you think that there is like people coming in from Instagram or people like going from YouTube to Instagram to like follow you after subscribing to your channel?
Hard to tell, but like for example, like almost similar. I have almost similar followers on Instagram and YouTube now. I mean, subscribers on YouTube versus Instagram followers. But on Twitter, I always wondered this, right? Twitter pe I have a giant amount of following, way more than any of these. Uh, often wonder why people on Twitter don't come and subscribe to me on YouTube. Because I was thinking that Twitter से maximum traffic आना चाहिए ना मुझे technically,
Ideally, yes. मुझे भी वही
ideally.
लगा.
But नहीं आता है. I don't get that. I don't understand that part. Because honestly, like a lot of YouTubers I follow today on YouTube, I found them on Twitter more than Instagram. I found them on Twitter and then I started following them on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the
Okay, I
I
had
think
a couple of
that's
points
where
to make all through.
Uh,
So I want to go through them. One, chat, I did not say women are dumb. I said by and large, it is very hard for a woman to find time for long form content at one go. And they mostly consume short form content on the go, between tasks, between chores. And this is just, uh, sorry to say, but the truth of a woman's life.
okay.
Uh, and it is not because they are dumb, it is because they multitask like nobody's business and have too many things to juggle all the time.
Okay.
uh, I would say that is a sign of being far more brainier than dumb, but okay.
I feel like it's a bit generalized what you're saying, and but ठीक है, go on. Next point.
Like I am myself finding 3 hours a day for the stream, right? But I'm talking about a general woman, not about me specifically.
Not everyone. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's a little anecdotal also.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
So
But I get where
anecdotally
you're coming
I
from.
find the time,
Huh.
but I am not the representative or the average Indian woman.
Fair enough.
That is my point.
Fair enough.
see,
Fair enough. Huh.
especially if we're looking at media consumption, women in India are not big media consumers, one. And two, Shweta, I think the point of time poverty that you're bringing up, especially when it comes to, say, a woman does consume media, in what form she's consuming the media is still in India is mostly traditional media, because most women in India do not have unlimited access to a device in which they
Fair
can
enough.
consume
Yeah.
media.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
So
that
if you
yeah.
give a choice, if you give a choice to a woman to consume shorts or any short form content versus long form content, the limited access to device, the responsibilities, the balancing 500 different things, they are like fatafat char panch short pieces dekhe, let's move on. That is the attitude,
Okay.
is what I'm saying. Not that they're incapable of understanding long form. That's not my point. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was parasocial relationships. Parasocial relationships and your parasocial relationships, or the kind of YouTuber that
Hmm.
you are someone who does primarily live streams and you interact with the audience.
Hmm.
If you were the type of YouTuber that put out only videos and interacted with your audience in comments,
Hmm.
then you wouldn't have as much of a parasocial relationship as you have now.
Hmm.
So
Interesting.
the parasocial relationship comes from that interaction. It does not come
No,
from.
true, but also like I mean, for example, I would say like see Ravish Kumar, for example, like Ravish Kumar, when he was on NDTV versus when he was on YouTube, and I observed this with myself, and I have observed this with my dad. Um, Ravish Kumar on NDTV was an anchor for me. Ravish Kumar on YouTube seems like a friend,
Hmm.
honestly. Like I mean that sort of it, I don't know why, but YouTube it just changed how I look at him, right? Another example would be Faye D'Souza, right? Faye D'Souza, when she was on TV, was an anchor. When she came on YouTube, she seemed like a friend. Like there was a weird parasocial equation that was created. Approachable, I think RK is correct. They seemed more approachable, like one of us. They seemed more one of us.
Like what Val is saying, it becomes less formal, but I still feel that when you interact, however, however you interact, that is parasocial.
True, I get it.
Like I can't ask Ravish, do you have a tattoo? That is not happening.
I mean, you can, just that he won't answer unless
But
you meet him personally. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
एक
I
और
think that
एक
this
और
is like
किसी को
great
ऐड करते हैं एंड
parasociality.
देन एक और किसी को ऐड करते हैं एंड देन
I
वी विल
need
बी
to
डन.
leave. I need to go.
Yeah, and see. Uh,
Okay, bye bye.
bye bye. Let's get the creator.
And one more thing I wanted to say was the whole point where you share cutesy stuff with people who you know. See, Insta is a space as a consumer to consume information about your friends and loved ones too. And those little reels and whatever you share with near and dear ones are signs of, hey, I thought of you when I saw this.
Hmm. Interesting.
It
Yeah,
is
that's true.
sending a
It's
positive
exactly like a
vibe
missed
during the
call.
day.
That's what I was saying. Like
Yes,
elder
yes,
millennials will relate. It is a missed call.
yes, yes. It is like I saw something cute, I thought of you.
Yeah. Oh, okay, creator sir. Like you're the last person. Please make your point.
Hi.
Hello.
So, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yep.
Yeah, we all can.
Yeah. So, what I think is before we get into it, I think Instagram has an enormous impact on anything. We have seen this because, it can influence people. You have seen Rohingya Muslims atrocities that happened in Myanmar, which is basically because of Facebook and Instagram letting in false information going on.
Yeah.
So, they definitely have some kind of social whatever have they have some paranormal relations that affect people on a long term. But also I think that this basically Instagram, what it does is, for example, let us say it technically controls our lives in a way, it triggers you in a way. For example, I see search for a dog food somewhere, my Instagram starts showing me shots that talk about dog food. So in a way, it's like ingrained in our lives in a way that it can say, you, is it good for you or bad for you? It just triggers me. Just I hate it so much, but I just can't stop using it sometimes. I just want to watch it, but also it triggers me a lot. I don't know
Interesting.
whether is it right or is it wrong. It's at
It,
the end
it
of the day,
it
I would
feels
feel it's
like a
just like,
toxic relationship basically with the application.
oh yeah, obviously, right? You can constantly keep on saying it. Okay, yeah, this might be good. This might be bad. But in the end, I would say this is ultimately something that is made for money. It's just a capitalism for money, but with no morals at all. But it could be also used for social good, because social media kind of let people know what which other people didn't know around the world, what other people didn't want to know. The Me Too movement taking off so properly was because of social media too, right? So it has its positive, has its negative. Instagram was a huge part of it too.
Huh.
But in the bad ways, it has the worst things possible happening to us.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, anyone wants to respond? Make a point? Deepta, Shweta.
I hello.
Ha,
Yeah,
Deepta, go on.
I think. Yeah, I think. I mean, yeah, Me Too movement did take off on all social media apps, but we can't really pinpoint to Instagram being the reason why it took off. But we can actually see Instagram and Cambridge Analytica being one of the main reasons why there were like even the Houthis versus Tutsis, apart from the Rohingya genocide, there have been many genocides caused by Instagram, and that's one of the obvious reasons why we shouldn't use Instagram. I also think YouTube, for some reason, does not have much a space for female content creators. Maybe that's just in India, but I don't know too many female content creators.
No, I, I,
So
I,
yeah.
I feel like I follow a lot more female content creators on YouTube than on Instagram, honestly. I don't know why.
I think there is a slight distortion in here, because I was in when I was used to live in the US, I used to watch YouTube, and when I was in India and I watched YouTube, there's a huge difference. There is a bubble in the US, there is less of a bubble in India, but you can see both.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I think as a concluding statement, I think Meg, you're doing great on YouTube. Yeah, you can put some more shorts. Like I think you can keep some YouTube shorts or something like that.
Deepta,
But
there are
I,
no shots. No, zero shots.
Zero shots.
yeah, I think he
Zero
Yeah, I
needs
shots.
mean,
to
you
get into
should do
the shorts
shorts.
world. Yeah,
Eh,
Meg, you should do some shorts, just like break down like that's what all those beer biceps and all of them do that, right? Like when they're not uploading, they just break down, like they don't do
no,
any work,
guys.
but they just like,
No, guys. No, no, I've
I
gotten this
shared it to my
advice.
domestic helps children. All of them loved your channel actually.
Uh,
Okay,
They said,
now
"Oh, we didn't know this perspective." But yeah,
now थोड़ा थोड़ा मिर्ची फ्रॉम मी मेघनाथ मेरे को एक बात बता
हाँ,
तुम बात कर रहे हो कि इंस्टाग्राम पे कंटेंट क्रिएटर कर रहा है डिसिप्लिनर
hmm,
साइकिल ब्रेक नहीं 1 रील पर डे 3 स्टोरीज पर डे है ना सीटीए बढ़िया दे रहा है
हाँ.
तुम सोचो ना यू आर ओनली सेइंग कि एक हफ्ता मैंने स्ट्रीम नहीं किया मेरा नंबर्स डिप हो रहा है यूट्यूब
Yeah, I
कौन
know.
सा कंटेंट प्लेटफॉर्म पे डिसिप्लिन नहीं चाहिए
No, I
every
know.
content
Absolutely. Like, I
platform
agree.
requires discipline.
I agree. Like all this appointment viewing thing I'm doing on YouTube is also like a discipline thing. I mean, what else is that? Right? I mean, like Instagram asks you to do like one reel a day, versus YouTube where you can put like some videos like once a week or whatever you want. But I feel like YouTube ka algorithm is a lot more forgiving than Instagram for sure. For sure, it is. Like, I mean, I have experienced it many times now.
So I feel that any algorithm, you play by its rules and it rewards you.
For sure, yeah.
So let me say this. I am an influencer on Instagram. I have brand contracts.
Huh,
Now, I have not put out a story. My story cycle has died. For 48 hours, it is dead.
huh.
Okay. I will put out 2 stories and it will be backup. Why? Because I have trained my algorithm.
Okay.
So
Or so
Insta
you
algorithm is
think.
forgiving towards me because I have been disciplined and I have fallen lax after a long gap for some time. Same is with you and YouTube. If you have been training your YouTube algorithm in a certain way and you drop off for 1 week or so, your YouTube algorithm is going to be forgiving towards you because you have put in time and effort.
No, fair enough. I mean, I get what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, but on the
friends, ending this. I'm ending this debate. Thank you so much for joining in. That was a fun stream. It was a very strange stream, but a fun stream. Thanks, Shweta.
Welcome.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
And for everyone who is here, another thing which let me remind you, if you're a Giga member, I will see you on Sunday, which is at 11 a.m. And if you don't know, I'm doing a live show, Democracy IRL. उसका tickets भी है नीचे. Kindly support my work if you can. Like, share, do things, and if you want, there is a buy me a coffee link or join memberships. Okay, I will see you on Monday, hopefully from Goa. I'm gonna I'm gonna make a little kit and try to live stream from Goa. So let us hope. Let us hope. Also, yeah, Shasan discount code is also in the description, so you can get like Shasan के लिए discount. Uh, what you do for Shasan is that you go to their website, you add the box, you add the elite pack, and then you put in Magnerd, and the elite pack becomes free. That is the discount code. So you go, you get like a free elite pack from me, मेरी तरफ से. Just put Magnerd. Again, go to their website, add the box of Shasan, add an elite pack, put in the code Magnerd, card deck becomes free. Yes. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you in Goa. Bye 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 friends. Bye friends. Bye friends. Bye bye.